Help us break down this mystery. Grab a seat, we guarantee you're in wonderful company, unraveling these mysteries with Mr. and Mrs. E. Mr. and Mrs. E.
Launch sequence activated. Prepare for light speed.
Keeping the missing relevant with Mr. E, Mrs. E. Let's not forget the sweet and E, and of course the best grand E, unraveling these mysteries. Stay a while and share your thoughts. Help us break down this mystery. Grab a seat, we guarantee you're in wonderful company, unraveling these mysteries with Mr. and Mrs. E.
Auntie, is that you? Yes. Bring in the crime dogs. It's time.
Unraveling these mysteries. Stay a while and share your thoughts. Help us break down this mystery. Grab a seat, we guarantee you're in wonderful company, unraveling these mysteries with Mr. and Mrs. E. Unraveling these mysteries with Mr. and Mrs. E.
All right, welcome into the Mr. E Crimecast, everyone. Thank you for joining us here kind of last minute. And Mrs. E will be joining us shortly, but we do have our guest, Aunt E, hopping on here as well. Thank you, Aunt E, for coming in.
Hi there. How is everybody today?
Good. I'm doing well. I think the group is doing well. Everybody has been following this story, of course, the last couple of days. And before we get into that, I do want to thank PJ here, who has gifted 5 Crimecast memberships. So thank you very much for PJ for doing that, and just a great member of our channel here. So we appreciate that very much. Thank you for gifting those memberships. Auntie, I'm going to try to go live on TikTok here also.
That's going to be exciting.
So this is my first time doing that. So we're going to see how. Mrs. E, am I okay to do this? Can you hear me?
I can't moderate.
You want me to wait?
If you want to wait
Till you get here?
That's okay. Go ahead. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'll have Middle E help.
All right. Yeah, Middle E could check it for us.
Hey, Middle E, come here. Hold on, I'll get him.
All right.
Hi, for crying out loud. She said, do tell what the heck is going on in Tennessee today.
There's a lot going on, actually. We had multiple kind of breaking news on this story, so we're gonna hop into to all of it. And yeah, you don't have to watch both at all. It'll be actually, if you're picking between the two, here is probably better because we can't run the video simultaneously on TikTok. So all they'll really be able to do is just kind of see me from the side and talking about the story. So if you have the option, YouTube's better.
I'm going to have Middle E on my phone.
Okay. All right. So we're going to give this a shot and see if the whole world falls apart when I do this.
And sorry, guys, if I'm looking down, I just want to make sure that if the live feeds start back, that we have it. So I'm trying to keep up with the live feeds because they are coming and going. A couple of different places are doing a live feed.
Yeah.
And so I want to, if I'm looking down, that's what I'm doing. Oh, and I've got my new crime dog shirt on. Look, coffee, dog, and true crime.
Cool.
I got it in the mail.
All right. I didn't know you were getting one of those. So
I ordered one, yes. And I love it because they're the comfort colors. They're my favorite type of t-shirt material. They're real high quality t-shirts. So, the ones that we get when we go to Bruno's. It's that same brand that we go to and when we go to the beach. So I like those. They're really good quality. So if anybody's thinking about ordering a shirt, they are awesome quality. Because you can't hear her talking to you.
Oh, so we shouldn't do this way.
Right. So I just close it out.
Unless she joins through her phone, right?
Yeah.
But that'd be kind of weird too, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be an echo. So let's not do that. We'll
just
go live after this one.
Gotcha. Okay. So, well, nobody was here for that. I don't even know how to end this.
Let's see. I'll say hi to some people. Hi, Sophie. Again, PJ, thanks for the gifted memberships. Hello, Betsy Mathis. Nicey Marie, Pam Flayler.
What do I do?
I don't want to be on camera. I'm not ready yet.
Nobody's there anywhere. It's one person.
Hello, for crying out loud.
It's probably him.
DJ Boop, Amanda Evans, Izzy Girl, KJ Mac, Gma.
Okay.
We've got, let's see who else. Deanna D. Welcome everybody in. Cheryl Light, Nicey Marie. I may have TD Dean. Hello. Diane Hilland. Shauna Butterfly Kisses. Hello. Welcome in, everybody. We just want to kind of update you on what's going on with the search for Austin Drummond. That's still ongoing, and it sounds like it's really heating up today.
Yeah, and there has been another arrest also. So kind of depending on when you've been with us last, if you haven't been following this closely, this is now the third arrest in connection here. I'm going to pull up. I think what I'll do is I'll start with these TBI. I'll start with the TBI first because they kind of have the most official of the information. So let's go. All right, here's TBI statement. And thank you again for everybody joining us on here. And if you were the one person that was on TikTok live watching this, sorry that didn't work out. But so this is from, of course, TBI. And this was a couple of days ago. So if you missed this, Jackson man charged with accessory after the fact. Special agents with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation arrested a Jackson man Saturday and charged him with accessory after the fact to first degree in connection to the ongoing search for Austin Drummond. At the request of the 29th District Attorney General Danny Goodman, TBI agents began investigating a quadruple murder that occurred Tuesday along Carrington Road in Tiptonville. TBI investigators, in coordination with a variety of local, state, and federal authorities, identified Drummond as a suspect. Agents obtained warrants for Drummond, charging him in connection with the crime. Further investigation revealed that Drummond's associate, Javante Thomas, assisted Drummond. Saturday, agents obtained warrants charging Thomas with accessory after the fact. Thomas was already being held in the Madison County Jail on an unrelated charge for failure to appear. He will be transferred to the Lake County Jail to be arraigned on the new charges. So Madison County is like Jackson, Tennessee, is a county there. The charges and allegations referenced in this release are merely accusations of criminal conduct, not evidence. The defendant is presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt and convicted through due process of law. At the time of this release, Drummond remains at large. He should be considered armed and dangerous. Anyone with information concerning his whereabouts is asked to call 731-415-7962 or TBI find. So let's see, I've got his picture here. So that is that's
Tanaka.
Yeah, so that's Tanaka there. And I couldn't find a picture actually of Giovante. I'm sure there's one out there somewhere, but I have been unable to find it. There's been several articles, but both men are 29 years old, and so that was the statement that was released on August 2nd, so on Saturday. And then today, this morning, they have arrested a third woman. And here, this is dated today, August 4th. Special agents with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation have arrested a third person in the ongoing fugitive search for the suspect wanted in connection to the quadruple murder in Tiptonville. Monday morning, agents charged the Jackson woman with accessory after the fact, and at the request of the 29th District Attorney General Danny Goodman, TBI special agents began investigating the deaths of 4 individuals that occurred on Tuesday, July 29th along Carrington Road in Tiptonville. Early in the investigations, TBI agents, in coordination with a variety of local, state, and federal authorities, identified Austin Drummond as a suspect. Agents obtained warrants for Drummond, charging him with 4 counts of first degree, 1 count of aggravated kidnapping, 4 counts of felon in possession of a firearm, and 1 count of possession of a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony. Further investigation revealed that an associate of Drummond, Dyer Sanders, date of birth 2/10/2002, assisted him following the crime. So she's young. She's 23 years old. Monday, agents obtained warrants charging Sanders with accessory after the fact. She will be booked into the Lake County Jail. Also charged in connection with this case are 29-year-old Tanaka Brown and 29-year-old Giovante Thomas, both charged with accessory after the fact. Tanaka is the only one facing a tampering with evidence charge out of the 3. So that's how he's a little bit different here. At the time of this release, Drummond remained at large. He should be considered armed and dangerous. Anyone with information concerning his whereabouts is asked to call 731-415 TBI find. And the charges and allegations referenced in the release are merely accusations of criminal conduct, not evidence. The defendant is presumed innocent until proven guilty. So that's sort of the news that led up to today. Hopefully that all. Okay, good. That all makes sense there. So at least 3 people have been assisting him, hiding out or something in that area, it seems. And which is just crazy foolish, I don't, that's, but the good thing about them getting caught is they may start talking.
Well, and also, just a few minutes ago, from TBI, Governor Bill Lee has approved adding $10,000 to the reward pot for Austin Drummond. So it's bringing the total reward now to $27,500.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yes, that was just announced just a few minutes ago.
Okay.
That was from TBI, and the Jackson Post, their newspaper, is the one that reported on that.
Okay, very good. Let's see. So
So
I think I'll go to Nick Barris first. So we're kind of putting this all together a little bit last minute,
right.
Um,
There's been a lot of footage today of SWAT teams and helicopters, and they've been in a lot of places. Still in the Jackson area. Lots and lots of places in that area. Apartment buildings, churches, wooded areas.
I'm sorry, Auntie. I was trying to find something else. What were you reading there?
No, I wasn't reading. I was just saying that so far they've had helicopters, SWAT team. They've had dogs. All the footage I've seen from today of the live footage has been in a variety of places: church parking lot, wooded areas, and apartment buildings.
Yeah, I'll pull up a video to kind of give you an idea of what people are seeing. So, lots of folks in that Jackson area. Oh, no, that's not right. We have been talking about seeing all these helicopters, tons of police, and swarming all over, searching. This is the kind of thing that's been going on here. Let's see if I can make that bigger. This will kind of go on a loop. So they've
That looks
locked
like
down a few roads, and there's just that's Tennessee state troopers there, and apparently they are all over the place, and they've boxed in a few areas.
no, they have not caught him yet. A couple people were saying, hey, they have him cornered. We've heard that they're narrowing down and closing in, but we don't know for sure. That's just based on some of the footage that we've seen today.
Yeah, and I got let's see if I've got the arrest notice there. All right.
The Jackson Post reported about 40 minutes ago that TBI had came out and spoke to media gathered on Oil Well. I guess that's a street or an area, to let us know there are no updates yet. So that was about 40 minutes ago. They did alert media that were in the vicinity that they still have no updates.
Okay.
They may have shut down live feeds too, so that he can't know where they are. I mean, that also might be a strategy. Hi, Wow. Welcome in.
Hello, wow. Good to see you.
Still watching. There's been a couple of places that have been intermittently live. So if they come back up, we'll definitely put them up.
All right. So here's a couple. I'm gonna do a couple of updates from Nick Barris here. So this was 3 hours ago, and he calls this a significant development in the search for mass murder suspect. He may have left the state. Austin Drummond still remains at large 6 days after he's accused of murdering 4 people in Lake County, Tennessee. The big question is, where is he? 2 alleged accomplices have been arrested. Drummond's face is everywhere on social media. There is a $17,500 reward. There's a nationwide bolo, and authorities are tracking every lead. Still, Drummond has not been found and no confirmed sightings. Now this. I've obtained a criminal complaint filed in federal court against Drummond by the U.S. Marshals. This is what Deputy U.S. Marshal Daryl Weldon says about Drummond's potential whereabouts. Based on information developed by investigators, it is believed that Austin Drummond possibly fled the state of Tennessee in violation of Title 18 United States Code 1073, unlawful flight to avoid prosecution. If this is indeed true, then Drummond clearly had an escape plan in place. He either alone or with the help from others quickly left the state, likely before he was even named a suspect. And this means he could be anywhere. All this being said, the TBI and local law enforcement continue to work on the assumption that Drummond is still here in the state. Everyone needs to be on alert. See him, call 1-800-TBI-FIND. And so there's the complaint there.
And wow, yes, they did. We just mentioned it just a few minutes ago. They did arrest a third person in connection. It was a woman. You are not wrong.
Yes, they did. Dyer Harris is her name. And that was just this morning. This was 2 hours ago from Barris. SWAT surrounded an apartment complex after an alleged sighting of Drummond, and now officers are making their way into some nearby woods to search. It's not clear what the tip was that led them to this location. Maybe he was there and is still hiding or escaped. Maybe he was never there, waiting for official word. In the meantime, authorities have made a third arrest in the case. Further investigation revealed that an associate of Drummond, he says 33-year-old, but 23-year-old Dyer Sanders, assisted him following the crime. Sanders is now charged as accessory after the fact. She is booked into the Lake County Jail. Also charged in connection with this case are 29-year-old Tanaka Brown and 29-year-old Giovanni Thomas, both charged with accessory after the fact to first degree. Brown is also facing a charge of tampering with evidence. So these three dummies allegedly helped Drummond and now are locked up, but somehow he remains free. Not smart. And then I think this was his earlier report. WNWS News reports a large police presence with SWAT team members and weapons. This is in Jackson, Tennessee area. Tennessee Highway Patrol and Jackson Police are staging around West Jackson Baptist Church. TBI agents are on scene with Pleasant Plains Road blocked off, several roads blocked, and on alert at Union University. It is still not clear exactly what has prompted this response, but it is believed related to the search for Drummond, a quadruple suspect. It is believed Drummond may have been tracked to a nearby apartment complex. And then he has photos courtesy of WNWS News. Updates to come. So here's can everybody see that, you think? Is that
yes, I can see it. Yes, and Sammy, so when was that update? We're reading just past updates from Nick Barris today. And they have circled a forest preserve area and had dogs out there. She said she thought he was spotted behind Cherry Grove apartment. I've not seen any confirmation that people have laid eyes on him. Have you?
Not confirmed. I mean, I have seen a lot of people posting that they've seen him in different parts of Tennessee, but I mean, it's hard to know how authentic any of those are, you know.
Law enforcement has not confirmed that to any media that we know of.
No, I don't think they have. Okay, so that's actually a still from that video earlier. So I'm going to see if I'm going to look for something real quick here, Auntie.
And hi, Just River P2, welcome in, and CC. Yes, this guy has had Jackson PD running all over town this last week. I still think he's in the area because they have put so much effort, and they've got SWAT. They've got tons of people there, dogs there, helicopters. So that makes me think he's still in the area. They would not be expending such effort if he had gone out of state. I'm not really sure what prompted Nick Barris to say that, but we had heard also in the past days that there were sightings of him in Missouri. So we don't really know for sure. Nothing's been confirmed as far as sightings.
This was one of the live feeds from earlier. I think they are coming back, but they had stopped their feed. But this was the look that, let's see, 101.5 FM News Talk Jackson was running earlier today. So that's that church they're talking about where they were asking people to not go down these roads, to take alternate paths and that kind of thing.
Yes, and channel Action News 5 also put up the total reward is now $27,500. So that reward has gone up.
Yeah, so I wonder why. Like, what are they thinking? They must be thinking that.
I think they think his associates, somebody's going to come forward. People that know him that aren't loyal, possibly will give them enough information to get him caught.
Right.
I think Action 5, if they've got anything, they will come live again here in just a short amount of time. They do have some still photos on their Facebook page too of the hunt at the apartment building, and shows them going in that area, and just about the increased reward, but they are not live again yet.
Okay, so I'm trying to. Somewhere earlier, I saw these pictures of Diarra.
I sent you. I think I sent it to you on Crimeys.
Okay.
Let me look and see if that's where I sent a picture. I may have just. Oh no. On the third arrest link, that I sent you, it does not have her picture.
Yeah, somewhere I saw it earlier. I was trying to find it again.
Um,
I've got one, but it's like her kids in the picture, and I really don't want to do that.
Yeah, and the second thing I sent you was just the intake this morning. She was arrested at 8:12 a.m. this morning, Central Daylight Time, was when they made her arrest, and I sent you the booking thing on that.
Are you in here now, Mrs. E?
I am. Hi,
Yes.
everybody.
Wow says, why were the other three arrested? Were they hiding him? I don't know that. I don't think they were hiding him, but I think somehow they have assisted him after the fact, wherever they were, either helping him get away. We don't really know. Just they are just considered accessories after the fact right now. One of them had extra charges, though. Wasn't that correct? That there was one with other charges besides that?
Tanaka has tampering with evidence.
Tampering with evidence. Okay.
Okay, so I'm seeing a fourth arrest here.
I think that's the one that was last night that we could never verify.
This is an hour ago.
Is that the one with like 4 names? The Brandon, or starts with a B?
No, is it I've got a Brandon Powell.
Uh-huh.
That's him.
Is that confirmed?
That was last night that he was arrested. I don't know. Right now they're only saying 3, but
Okay.
he was arrested yesterday, and people were saying he was the third arrest, but then it's not come out officially from TBI that he was arrested in connection with this.
All right, I found a picture of her. So here's Dyer. She's got 2 little kids too.
Yes.
So I think
Oh, I've got a better picture. I can get for you.
don't. I was trying to avoid the one with her kids.
I don't have one with her kids.
Okay.
According to TBI, she is the third arrest. So I think the Brandon one is not confirmed to be related.
And then the top left here is Tanaka, and then that's Giovanni down in the bottom left. So finally got a picture of him. I was having trouble finding that.
Okay. Do you want the picture of her? That's her.
Sure. You got it up there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's Dyer, the 23-year-old.
Are those fish on her face?
Uh,
I don't know.
It looks
I'm
like
not-
a fish. It looks like a koi. Like koi fish.
yeah, it does. I think that is what that is. Wonder why.
But that's all on TBI Newsroom regarding this are 3 as of today. So that one, the Brandon guy from yesterday, is not confirmed.
Okay. I do have his picture.
The Brandon Powell.
Yeah. Do you want that one or no?
Well, I just saw that he had been arrested, but I don't know that that's an official or not. What do you think?
He was arrested yesterday.
But
But we don't know if it's related.
It's
but
not
he definitely was arrested.
Yes, but TBI is not listing his arrest as being related to the case.
Okay. All right.
Yes or no? On the
Sure. I mean, if he's actually been arrested, sure.
Okay.
And I'm going to see if I can
There
find
you go.
the. No, that's the other guy.
Oh, is it?
Isn't
Okay.
that the guy he just
There.
showed?
There you go.
Oh no, that is the
Oh
same
no,
guy.
okay. I haven't seen this one. So he's in Madison County.
He was taken in custody August 2nd at 9:48 p.m.
All right. So his name is Brandon Diego Xavier Powell, also 29 years old.
I wonder if his record says what
He
it's.
was arrested on August 2nd.
I wonder if it says what. Oh. They went and questioned him. That's right, Brenda. I read that. They went and questioned him. And when they were questioning him, they found rug paraphernalia. And so he was actually not arrested on charges with Austin Drummond or being affiliated, but because of rugs.
Is this the guy that posted on social media somewhere?
Yes.
Like
Mhm.
this has nothing to do with me and all this.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So there's a couple of things, Joe. So I've seen a lot of the social media people just talking about this case and people that seem to know Austin and all this. And one of the things that kind of keeps coming up is like, it might be this guy that said it. Said that people shouldn't be getting involved in street business. Was that him? That said this?
Yes, he was the one that had something about cooking with Big Daddy. One of his posts that said something about cooking with Big Daddy.
Yeah, and was he the one that said this about the people don't need to get involved in street business? Was that
I
him,
think
or is
so.
am I
I
thinking of
think
someone else?
I
Well,
think so. Yes.
so but the thing was, is saying that it made me, you kind of think, okay, so are we getting toward the motive here then? Is this a street issue? Is this a gang issue?
I think it's becoming more and more possible for sure.
So I mean, because Nick Barris the other day reported that the Drummond has ties with the Vice Lords, I believe.
Okay.
That was his reporting on that. So if they're calling this street business, then then that's not personal, right? That means it's a gang related thing. So why this whole family needs to be taken out for a gang related thing? Maybe
Yes,
one of them had a connection or an issue or something there.
Powell faces charges for possession of scheduled 6 rugs and criminal conspiracy. That's what his charges were.
So Powell is currently being charged with that. That's what happened
Yes.
on August 2nd here.
Yes.
It's just so he got on bail like right away and went and got on social media. Is that what happened?
I don't know.
Was that okay? So I don't know if that was before or after.
He was arrested August 2nd at 9:48 p.m. was his booking time.
Okay.
PM Central Daylight Time.
So I think, is this the same guy we were seeing in the Facebook posts on Drummond's page?
I think so. Yes.
Like hanging out in the yard or at a cookout or something, it looked like.
Yes, I think so. And Channel 2 now reported that he was charged in connection with the ongoing investigation. But his were, like I said, it was rug charges. And I'm reading the story about that. It doesn't say anything else other than Powell has been charged with possession of Schedule 6 rugs and criminal conspiracy.
So is that this guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Powell.
Yeah. So yeah, this was around the time of his coming out of jail party.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. I can send you the copy of the article if you want it.
Oh, sure.
I'll send it. It's just the article talking about his arrest.
And so the Diara Harris, does she have I haven't been able to find a Facebook profile for her, but I've seen pictures of a profile. It's just gone, I guess. I have not seen one up here.
Her name is spelled funny.
Diara.
I was trying to figure it.
Arrah, and then Harris.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Yeah.
As a profile, if that's the way she spells it.
Yeah. So we there was an announcement about, find this too.
Is it Sanders?
Diara is let's see.
Yes.
Oh, I've got a picture, but she's flipping.
It's Sanders.
Sanders.
Okay. I got the name.
I have a picture of her flipping off the camera from Facebook.
That's not necessary.
Yeah, that's the only one I can find.
Is it on her profile?
No, it is not on a profile. It's just one someone has put up. I'm not finding any other than the one that Mrs. E put up with the fish on her face.
Oh, I might have her. Oh, I think I found her.
Oh, I've got an update. Can I share it?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm looking. I think I found her page.
Okay, hold on. I gotta make it big.
Yeah, this is her.
Okay, hold on. It appears that the SWAT teams are moving in.
Oh, that's a good sign.
See,
Let's see.
Oh, I
Moving to
found
where?
her.
you guys see this?
No, we can't see it. You don't
It's
have
not
it up.
sharing.
It's not showing on the screen. You've got it on the. It's
I
not
might
shared.
do it.
There it is.
Is that what you want? Okay.
I was trying to make it big. Hold on. Can
They
you see
say
it?
Pipkin. Is that the road they said? Yeah, I can see the video. A couple of guys on the back of a truck there.
According
Okay.
to the source, it looks like the SWAT teams are moving in.
What does that say? Pipkin in Jackson, Tennessee.
Yeah. But looks like they're going straight.
All right. What was
Guess I
what
didn't
was
get
the other
mine
what was
in.
the other street? Did he give a cross street or anything?
Are you talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay, so I see Pipkin Road here. Not a huge
Another thing
Not a
that
huge
we
road,
have
actually.
found out too, though, that we haven't really mentioned is that, you know, the picture's been circling on social media about that his girlfriend is in fact 4 months pregnant.
Yeah, we haven't talked about that.
Sorry, my headphones are still not working right. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I know we have trouble with that. So this is Pipkin Road right here. It runs all the way down this, and
Cece said
it turns into a different street here. I'm sorry.
It's Cece said it was rumored that Drummond's girlfriend lives in those apartments. From my understanding, actually, his girlfriend had broken up with him, or they had broken up. I don't know. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but
Do I sound loud?
I know we've heard different things. No, you sound okay.
Okay, I was turning up my headphones, so
I've heard different things on her because we were thinking that they were married.
mm-hmm.
But she's since been called a girlfriend, I think. So it's
Who
really hard
knows?
to know.
Crochet says, "Do you guys think he will go peacefully?"
No.
I don't think so.
I don't.
I don't think so at all. Mrs. E, we can't see you. Do you know that?
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to figure out why I can't hear in my headphones, and now I can hear myself breathing, so it makes me feel like I'm loud, but
You're a
I can't
little-
hear you guys very well.
You're a little louder than you were.
Okay, maybe that. I don't know. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I just hope that no one else gets hurt in all of this manhunt situation. I haven't seen Action 5 go back live again. Seeing if anyone else is live. They've been live all day, so I expect them to stay on at some point. That WKRN, I think, was also live earlier.
How about now?
You sound fine.
I just don't want to be too loud.
I was just looking through this lady Diara's Facebook. She does not post very often. She's got 2 little babies.
Yeah, I see nothing live there either.
Hi, Bliss Blessing.
You are loud.
Am I? Okay. I will turn it down. I don't know what to do. Is that better?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So
There we go.
see.
Hey, Castle. Hey, Donna, Whispering Winds. I'll just talk to chat while these two do
Sorry.
their
Yeah, I'm still looking.
A lot of dead air here.
I know. I'm trying to see what I can find on her page.
Okay, someone on the group page says he's been found in the woods, which we've heard a million people say that.
Yeah.
He's been found in the woods across from Love and Truth Church. There's SWAT and tons of police and media over there. My brother works there. She posted that 3 minutes ago.
Well, that's why, when we were seeing a lot of people say that he'd been cornered, I'm like, I can't find that he's been cornered. So we were like, has he been cornered? We don't know.
Yes, we've seen people, and some people were getting it mixed up with some guy in Jackson, Mississippi. Yesterday said, and he's been caught. He was caught at the apartments. No, that was a whole different city, a whole different situation.
Thank you, Cece.
Our church is off limits. What's that mean?
Off limits, like to police? No, I think not. Not in this case. I don't know.
Aw, Cece said, you look extra pretty today, Mrs. E.
Well, thank you. I didn't a few minutes ago when the show started because I was still running around trying to make thumbnails and do everything else. So I had to run away.
Well, this would be amazing news if he's been found, but I really don't know yet.
And we were actually considering driving to Jackson today.
Yeah, you all have been right in the middle of things.
I told him I didn't want to be in the middle of things.
I found another picture of her I don't think we've had yet. She's not doing the bird or whatever. Have we seen this one
Aw, Cece. Thank you.
yet? So that's another of Diara. I looked through her friends list here too, just to see if she's connected to the other
Her
two guys.
pictures are so dark, it's hard for me to see.
Yeah, so she doesn't have a lot on her Facebook at all. It's like she posts once, 3 or 4 times a year, and it's usually like a Christmas picture of her kids, and it's changing her profile pic. There's not a lot on there, but she's got 2,000 friends on Facebook, and none of them are the 3 people.
Okay.
The other people that we're looking for. So
hey, War Eagle.
Yeah.
Hey, Purple World. Oh, it's nice
good
to see you guys.
all. I know I was being a little quiet there. Apologize. We're trying to dig through everything with all this happening, and
it's just craziness.
Yes.
And Mr. E, I sent you a picture on Crimeys of all 4 with their names so that you can, if you want to put it up, to show each one with their names already on there.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it kind of shows you. I mean, it's not the best picture of her because she's doing a selfie, but it's a nice one to show all 4 people at the same time.
Gotcha.
I'm wanting somebody else to go live. Some of the news media there.
Yeah, they may be moving around if they're changing. If the SWAT team's moving, I would guess they're following to see where they're going to go. Oh, that's not. You sent it to Crimeys?
Yes. I think so.
Okay, it hasn't shown up yet.
Yeah, it should have already come up. It was a photo.
It may take a minute to come through. But if you are, here it goes. Maybe. No.
It showed that it's sent on my end.
Yeah, it's not updating on the computer for whatever reason.
Mrs. E, do you have it on your phone?
I'll check.
Let's see if it came through.
But I know a lot of you are joining us here in the last few minutes.
Yes.
And I'll just kind of recap what's going on. So
I've got something you can show.
I'm just going to do this for a second here.
I got something for you.
So where we stand right now, 3 people have so far been arrested in connection to essentially helping Drummond
Look at this.
be on the run. Okay.
When you get a chance, go ahead and finish your thought.
So the people this morning have been reporting seeing state patrol and K9 units, helicopters, everything all over this area with this apartment complex and a church. They've been out doing searches. And the lady this morning, Dyer, what was her name? Sanders. She is being charged with the same accessory after the fact as the other 2 men, Tanaka Brown and Giovanni Thomas, all being charged with accessory after the fact. Tanaka, though, he's being charged with tampering with evidence. And so we don't know what that is. We don't know how they've been assisting with the crime. We don't know if they maybe gave him a cell phone, gave him a drive, let him hide. I guess it wouldn't be hiding him somewhere. That'd be more like maybe a different type of crime, probably. So we just don't know what kind of assistance that they may have offered him. But 3 people now arrested, and they're all being moved to Lake County. And we'll have to see what happens. Hopefully, one of them will talk and give some indication as to where this guy is. What is it you wanted to share? Have you already pulled it up?
I'm showing.
Yes, it's a map.
Oh, that's great. Oh, okay. This is from TBI. It's amazing how much of this has actually happened in just a few days. This feels like this case has been going on for weeks almost, but it's really been very quick. So if you are unfamiliar with this case, where this started was little baby Wesleyan was found July 29th, right here in someone's front yard in a kind of little rural part of Tennessee, kind of in between Jackson and Dyersville. And it's kind of one of those like places where it's not a neighborhood. The houses are very spaced out. Someone coming by saw the baby in the carrier, and then the search for the family started, looking for the parents and the grandmother. And then later that night, here on also July 29th, the victims were found off Carrington Road, which is near Reelfoot Lake in the state park up there. And we still don't know at this point how they lost their lives, other than it's a homicide. And several vehicles have been in that area. They found one of their Dodge Chargers and an white SUV that they'd been looking for. And they worked that crime scene for quite a while. And then it ends up coming out later that Austin Drummond is the suspect. And he is dating or married to Speed, Caitlin Speed, who is the sister to the grandmother of the baby.
You know what? While we're talking, I'm just going to go ahead and make it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I know it's hard to follow because of all the family dynamics here, though.
I'm going to get it going.
So he's been with, whether dating or they eloped. We're not 100% on this. So we've kind of heard both. Either way, he was with this Caitlin Speed person, and it's the grandmother, which is Cortney Rose, to the baby that was found, and then the baby's parents and her uncle are also all deceased, and the uncle was just 15 years old. So then the search for Austin begins, and they find right here in the Jackson area Drummond's vehicle. Right. So this is on August 1st. So Friday, they find that white Audi they've been looking for. They say Jackson has ties to this Jackson area, which he clearly does. The victims all lived here in Dyers County, in the Dyersburg area. Let's see. Then, then the red pickup. We haven't talked about this yet either. On August 2nd, a lot happened that day too. So, the red pickup truck that they had been looking for with the big red stripe, it was like a 1980s Ford. They found that vehicle, and on that same day they arrested Giovanni and Tanaka. I think it was all on that same day, or it got announced that day, and they were charged with accessory. Then today, that third woman, Dyer, has been charged. All of these people that have been charged are in this Jackson area here. the bizarre part of this whole, not the bizarre, it's all bizarre. Maybe the wildest part of the whole thing is that this guy met Caitlin while he was in jail at the Northwest Correctional Facility, right near the area where the bodies were found.
Mm-hmm.
And they began their relationship while he was incarcerated.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he got out of prison late summer of last year, she cut off her relationship with her baby's father and began dating Austin. And she lost her job, apparently, according to the ex of Caitlin's ex, because of the relationship and things she did to help smuggle contraband in, or whatever it was she was being accused of. At least that's according to him. And then things go on for the next year, and it leads to all this. And how? So we think Caitlin's pregnant. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
4
4 months.
Where did that come from?
I'll show you a pic. Give me a second.
Okay. So even wilder. So if Caitlin's pregnant with this guy's baby, and he takes out her whole family, and what possible? So is this a personal thing, or is it gang related? You know, I mean, there's all these other people involved. They might be. So supposedly he's in, according to Nick Barris, he's in the Vice Lords, which pretty well known, well connected kind of gang. I guess, joined up with them while he was incarcerated the last 13 years. Oh yeah, here's another part. If you don't know this story, he also while he was in prison received another variety of charges, including attempted homicide against another cellmate. And he was facing that court hearing here in the next month or so.
There you go.
I gotcha. So this says, and the story keeps getting more unhinged. Evidently, Caitlin was pregnant with Austin Robert Drummond's baby. Incredible.
Now, is that also her little girl?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
From the other relationship. And
Yeah.
that
The other dad. That's right.
Oh, Nina, thank you so much for my super sticker. I didn't see it till just now. Oh, I got a smiley face and sunglasses. My favorite. Thank you so much. We appreciate your support.
Yes, thank you very much for that. We really appreciate you. I hadn't seen this picture yet. So what does it say? What month?
I just got a screenshot of it.
Wild.
Well, another thing I thought was wild is all of the privileges he had in prison. I was Mrs. Z and I were sharing pictures back and forth of all. I mean, he looked like he was living large.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, he had so much stuff. I didn't even know they were allowed to have so much stuff in prison. I mean, he had shelves full of food and you name it.
I know.
Oh, there's another super sticker.
Oh, really?
Forest Powers. Thank you. Look at that.
Oh, thank you so much. Let me look at it. Let's see. Thank you for supporting our channel. It's an avocado that says, "Hey, you." Thank you so much, Forrest. That's very sweet of you. Thank you for supporting our channel. We appreciate it.
So I'm going to try to pull something up here.
I was trying to make you all a quick family tree, but dang it, if it's not hard. It's not as easy as it sounds.
It is hard to do. So, I was just going to show what Auntie was talking about here.
Well,
there we go. So all that stash he's got back there while he's in jail, right? Is
we can't see it.
You can't see that?
Is that it?
Is it not showing?
Oh, yeah, it is. It's just not very big.
No.
There's some that are like bigger where you can actually see the stuff on his shelf. Also,
Your
one of
is extremely loud.
Okay, I don't know how to turn it down.
That's better, actually.
I don't know.
Okay, what about now?
It's better.
Okay, I just turned it down to like less than half. I had it at half. Also, I have heard that they were pew-pewed. That has,
Yeah,
I
I've
think,
heard the opposite from people claiming to be family members, that it was
the arrest record has been read out loud. Somebody was reading it, and it said they were, as they were reading it, it was the text, and it said that they were unalived that way.
I understand what you're saying, but there's no arrest record that would be out yet.
Well, it was
You know what I mean?
official, yes, I understand, but it was an official document the person was reading from. So I assumed that that's correct. It was a police report.
So this is the
I don't know
truck
if I
that was
believe that.
found. You don't know if you believe what?
Well, arrest record and arrest report would not be out yet because he has not been arrested yet.
Okay, I'm going to mute for just a second and listen to this and see where the documentation is coming from, and then I'll let you know.
Okay. Crochet, I heard it was a Kohlberger situation. A Kohlberger situation. That's what I heard. I don't really want to say. I heard it was something more awful. But I mean, again, this was someone claiming to be a family member online, and you can't really go by what you read online. A lot of people just say stuff in order to, get attention. So.
Yeah, and there's this. The car was full of bullet holes when
Exactly.
they pulled out.
Exactly,
Yeah.
Sammy. That's exactly right.
Yeah. So I the thing about all these cars, that's what makes you wonder who all's really helped him. So maybe it was the movement of all these vehicles where
Could
these
be.
people are getting arrested because they were the ones driving these cars around, and because he can't do all this by himself.
Right.
You've got a white SUV, you've got the black Charger, you've got the pickup truck with the red stripe, and the what is it? The Audi that ended up in Jackson. So
Right.
4 vehicles. How's this guy like maneuvering all this? I mean, theoretically, some of the victims drove 1 or 2 of these cars to these places, but he had to have had some help, you would think, right?
This was what was being read was the arrest warrant for Daria Sanders, and the police report for her arrest, and it was the official document that said that they were unalived in that manner.
Oh, I see.
And they had to tell why they were arresting her and based on what facts and what information. And they tell all of that prior to why she was being arrested. And it was all in the documentation.
I know, but you would think that just happened. How would that already be out?
She was arrested early this morning.
I know, but how would that already? I don't know.
I'm just telling you. I mean, it sounds like official police documentation that's being read.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't.
And how did she
can't
say they
for
unalived
sure.
them?
Pew pew.
Oh, yeah.
It says
that's pretty good.
apparent. That was the word, apparent wounds.
Yeah, I mean, you'd almost think it would have to have been that way unless he did it, unless it wasn't there, because like 4 people and 1 guy. Of course, we don't know if it's just him, but if it was just him, 4 people with like a knife or something, all would be almost impossible. They just run away or fight you
Right.
back, and so you kind of think either it was done at different times or it would have had to have been they were shot. And again, the bullet holes in the vehicle kind of back all that up.
Sorry, I'm trying to still do this.
Yeah.
You guys talk to Chad. I'm trying to get this so I can make it more clear for everybody who's who.
So this thing has really been moving pretty fast. The only thing that was kind of surprising is TBI coming out and putting that, or was it the U.S. Marshals putting out that he'd be violating the code if he has left the state, and that they think he might have, unless they're playing a little game with him to make him think that they believe he's out of state when they know he's hunkered down. Could be something like that. Yeah, you just couldn't do that. It's not like the Koberger situation where people are asleep and it's separate. You'd have 4 people all awake. You just couldn't do that. I don't believe you could. So
I thought it would have been very difficult. I
Yeah.
didn't say that. I'm just saying that that's what someone online, I saw it with my own eyes as a family member, claimed that is what happened. But that doesn't mean I believe it.
Yeah, True Crime with Sweet Melissa says the last live you did, I said there were at least 3 involved and 1 woman. Crazy. Yeah, I mean you kind of got that.
You got it right.
Yeah, they did say, Heather goes. They said the bodies were in the cars. One of the reporters did say that.
Her warrant is the first time it has been stated. This person that was reporting said this warrant for her was the first time it had been stated how they transpired. You know, how it transpired, how they were unalived.
So
very interesting.
Go back here.
This guy has no hope. I mean, he's going to get caught. He's either going to get caught and taken down during the apprehension, or
I just don't want him to go down like Billy the Kid kind of thing, or not Billy the Kid, but
yeah,
you know what I mean,
right?
Not
Blaze
of Glory.
Blaze of Glory. Yeah,
that's what I mean.
Yes. Heard they found one in the woods.
Yeah, people keep saying that about the woods. And maybe.
Let me see if I'm fine. I'm going to go back and looking down just for a second, see if I see anything new coming out.
Could they've gotten a tip to mislead law enforcement?
That's possible.
Yeah, maybe. They mobilized a lot of people. I mean, it was a lot of people down there. So they were taking it very seriously, whatever it was. They won't say exactly what kind of lead they had. Let me see.
We're having a lot of dead air. So we, seriously, because I'm sitting here trying to do this and you all are not talking to chat. So.
Well, I'm trying to
I was looking stuff up too. Just want to make sure if there's something live, I wanted to make sure we had it up. I wonder if they got a tip to mislead law enforcement. That you already read that one. I mean, it makes you wonder though how the Tanaka is the one that they said had about that he was impeding and concealing. There was three adjectives they used to describe what he had done. Impeding, concealing, and there was one other one. I can't think of it, but it sounds like he basically was hiding him and got him out so that the police couldn't catch him, is basically what they were saying.
Did we decide that was Murray County? Are they where are their arrests coming from? Are they coming from Jackson, or are they coming from Lake?
They would have to come from the
Dyer.
county. Well, they would have to come from the county of Jackson because they're being apprehended in Jackson. I would think.
I would think it would be where the incident took place, right?
But if the crime occurred after the fact and they're concealing him in Jackson, it might be. I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can look back, but I have to.
I'm going to look at the charges so that I can,
Yeah, you should be able to pull it up, especially on hers. Hers is the one where it actually mentions what happened.
Okay, hold on. We're all looking again and nobody's talking.
I was reading what Heather said. Heather said they tracked the unalived people's phones to the location of the grandmother and daughter's charger.
And what was the lady's name? Deanna?
No, it was the one that just got arrested.
Mm-hmm. I just had it up.
No, it wasn't Deanna. It was a weird name.
Diarra.
Dearrah. Sanders. Like deer. Dearrah. Sanders.
Okay, it's not in Lake County unless I misspelled it. Is it Sanders or Saunders?
I'm looking it back up. I am looking Sanders, Sanders.
Okay, so it's not unless I'm spelling her first name wrong.
Dearrrah.
No, it's not in Lake County.
So what is where Jackson is? What county is that like?
Madison.
Madison. I think that's the county it is in.
Let me check.
So this
There's no Madison County. Oh, no, there it is.
So earlier where the search was happening, this is Cherry Grove Apartments. That's where we were showing that kind of 8-second reel that was going over and over. And then later, a 5-minute drive up here to this direction, someone said they saw SWAT going down Pipkin Road here. And so this is Pipkin Road. So this is the area, and this is Pleasant Plains that was mentioned as a street to avoid. So this seems to be the area that they were all. Was Cornerstone Community Church? Was that one of the churches they?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So here's the apartment here. Here's Cornerstone Community. Pipkin Road has been talked about, and Pleasant Plains. They were telling people to avoid that road also.
I've got something I can put up for you. I just found.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
I'm still looking at there was something else I just saw.
So this is kind of a busy area. It's like a lot of shopping and stuff nearby.
There's also a barn on a certain road that they were in. I was going to see if we could show that and see, because I've lost the.
Okay. This came up 2 minutes ago. I've got so many tabs open I can't find StreamYard. Okay, hold on.
Mhm.
Let's see. Let me pull that down. Whoops. Okay.
Okay. The city of Jackson just put something up.
That's what I've got.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I've got. And okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, it's blurry.
Is it?
There it is.
There it goes. There it goes. It had to come in.
So this is from City of Jackson, Tennessee, 10 minutes ago. Public alert. Citizens in the Pipkin Road and Pleasant Plains Road area are urged to review all Ring doorbell and security camera footage recorded between 10 p.m. Sunday, August 3rd, and the current time. The City of Jackson, Tennessee Police Department requests that you share any relevant photo footage that may assist in the Austin Drummond case by contacting 731-425-8400. Due to ongoing activities, Pipkin Road is temporarily closed to traffic. Residents in this area are advised to remain vigilant regarding their surroundings. So that's serious for them to do that. They think he might actually have been there. So they're saying sometime between last night at 10 p.m. and up to present, they want anyone in that area to check their footage.
And I don't know if you have a Wellington Cove road, but what they said 25 minutes ago, they were searching a barn near Wellington Cove.
I'll look and see where that is. Wellington Cove Road.
It just says Wellington Cove. I don't know if it's a road or an area.
Looks like an area, maybe.
And we're certain that's her name because I'm not seeing.
Well, I mean, maybe she has a different first name and they went by, but
I'm looking under her last name and I'm not finding it.
Okay, I'm going to mute for just a second and see if I can figure that out for you. Hang on.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to show the area she was just talking about. So this is where they're all hyper focused on this whole area. So this was that Cherry Grove Apartments down here that it seems like I'm guessing that's maybe where they think he was last night, and that they started looking all in this area. Pleasant Plains, that's the road they just mentioned that they do not want people traveling down. They're going to keep it closed. This Pipkin Road here in blue, they're also keeping this closed. That was the area we saw that SWAT truck go down. And what Auntie was just reading, Wellington Cove, they're checking a barn. That's this little tiny road right here. So like a little either cul-de-sac or dead end there. So very interesting. So they're
I'm not.
I hope they've got him.
Any of these
I hope
counties
he's in here somewhere.
In any of these counties, I'm not seeing this woman's name. So unless she's using an alias or something, I'm not seeing this woman's name anywhere.
Dyer?
Yeah, in any of the online court records on any of them. And it usually goes up pretty quickly.
We had something earlier.
I don't have it on any of the court records. I know that's what they're saying. I'm just telling you,
Oh.
I'm not finding it in any of the 3 counties. So,
Okay.
and I'm
Her
looking
her official name is Daria Denise Sanders, and I would check what county is Tiptonville in.
That's Lake County up
I
there.
checked Lake, and
It
there
wa- it
hasn't
was-
been anybody booked in.
It wasn't booked. It was the warrant. It's the warrant for arrest.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
It says they've arrested. TBI
Yes.
says they arrested.
Yes, it was the warrant used to apprehend her.
Okay, I'm just telling you.
Well,
I'll tell
okay.
you, the last time someone with the last name Sanders was booked in was
I don't know that she's been booked in there, but
Oh.
they may just have her and she's not been officially transported.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
They say she's a Jackson woman, so she might have been.
I've checked them all. I don't have it. Maybe it's just not updated yet.
Yeah, maybe not. Might take some time.
I'm gonna try one other.
It says she
place.
will be booked into the Lake County Jail. Monday, agents obtained warrants charging Sanders with accessory. She will be booked into the Lake County Jail. So at this point, hadn't been whenever this was written today. So it probably just hasn't gone up yet. I mean, it could take some hours.
Yeah.
You know.
And if somebody's on the ground, they could go get a physical copy to read prior to it being uploaded.
Right. Oh, I'm going to
Because-
step away for a
because-
second. Do you all think you can talk to everybody?
And the person that has this has a physical copy, like in their hands. So I think that's why we probably can't see it yet. It just may not be uploaded because I'm sure they don't upload them instantaneously. Let's see. Heather said, this is so sad. Tennessee keeps dealers in jail longer than serious violent offenders. This needs to stop. This man should have never been released. That's the thing that kills me is the fact that he was released with pending charges of attempted unaliving while in prison. That makes no sense. If you have pending charges of attempted unaliving, you shouldn't be allowed out. And that's to me, the prison system or the judicial system has completely failed. They have the family should have a lawsuit just for that reason alone.
Absolutely.
He shouldn't have been out of prison.
I know. It's
awful.
It's incredible. I'm just kind of looking around what this area is like. It seems like if you kind of go off to the east, lots of shopping, Red Lobsters, Bitcoin ATMs.
I was looking down at this other stuff. Can you show me with your mouse again where that cove area was that I was Wellington Cove?
Yeah. Ooh, the microphone is weird.
No, we got a echo.
Yeah.
I know what it is. It's probably Mrs. E. Let me mute her. Okay, now try it.
Okay, is that better?
Yes, she needed
okay.
to be. She wasn't muted. Hers was unmuted for some reason.
Oh,
Gotcha.
okay.
Good work there, Auntie. Thanks for.
Sorry, I had to step away. It was the kids' first day of school, and I had to see how it went.
How did it go?
I only got to talk to one, but the one I did talk to had a great day.
Good.
Great, that's wonderful.
The other one ran and asked for a phone, and that was it.
Again, show me with your mouse where it's at.
So this in the bottom right, this is the Cherry Grove Apartments. This looks
Okay.
like a pretty busy
Yeah,
area.
that was the area they were searching. Yes.
That's the apartment complex right there. Then where we saw the SWAT truck going down was here, down this road. This is Pipkin. And then this Pleasant Plains extension they have closed because of all the searching.
Wow, that's a big road.
Yeah. So there's several churches here. I know they were searching a church. I'm not sure which one it was. There's a West Jackson Baptist. There's a Love and Truth.
That's
And
it.
the
Love and
corner-
Truth. It was Love and Truth.
Okay, so this is Love and Truth up here. I guess they were searching that area.
Oh, okay. Yes, that was. I think the parking lot was where some of the vehicles, the police vehicles, were.
Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. That makes sense. And then over here, this is that Wellington Cove where you were saying that they might be searching a barn or something
Gotcha.
over here. It looks like a cul-de-sac. You see houses
Yes. Yes. Okay.
all
That's
through
what I was
there.
wanting to see how far it was away from that initial the Cherry Grove
Yeah.
apartments. Sammy said he was rearrested as soon as he walked out. I heard, which is appropriate, but then he was placed on bond based on risk. He probably shouldn't have been released. Exactly. Even if he was rearrested immediately, he should have been placed on no bond and been put back in prison. But
Yeah. I
it
mean,
just
if you're facing a charge of attempted anyway, you
mm-hmm.
know, then you don't. A lot of times you'll hold a person like that in jail until their trial. Anyhow, this guy has a long history. Just everything he was doing and they knew this guy was not rehabilitated.
Yeah.
The
I
DA
mean,
the DA
he
wrote that in his letter when he came up for what parole in 2020 or whatever. He
yeah,
said
he said he was not rehabilitated.
yeah, and had no interest in it. Okay, here's another part we haven't talked about yet. So there's a sister-in-law to all of these people that was talking about what a great guy this Austin Drummond was. How great he was with their children. Did you see this post? Do you know what I'm talking about?
That's the sister-in-law.
Yeah, so like the surviving brother, there's a brother also to
Yeah,
Courtney
his
Rose that
wife.
came,
Yes, his wife.
his wife, and was talking about, what a great guy he was. They let him, how this completely blindsided them. They let him play with their
Well,
children
I
and
think
all of
she has
this.
since taken it down.
Oh, she has.
I think she has since taken it down. I think I would have taken it down.
Okay, yeah, I understand. He's so Just River says he served his complete sentence. Prison had to let him out, but he did have a. I mean, if you're being charged with attempted homicide, do you have? I mean, do you have to be
No,
able to be
no,
free? Can't they
no.
hold
Well,
you
it's
until
like
that?
Sammy said they did rearrest him immediately upon stepping out of prison. He was rearrested, but they let him go on bond. They should have not let
Yeah,
him out on bond.
right.
So they
That's what
probably
I'm saying.
followed the process, but the process failed because he shouldn't have been put on bond.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So I don't know. That's just
And
uh,
somebody said earlier, which I thought was hilarious. Tennessee Truther said, "Can they really call it prison the way he was living there?" I mean, he had video games, computer screens, food galore. I mean, it did not look like somebody doing hard time.
no, no. I keep thinking about this conversation I had with a prison guard a week or two ago, and I talked about it already. But if you weren't here, that I met this prison guard, and she had retired from that business, and she was talking about how the prisoners do run all the prisons, and it's just and she gave me kind of like all the reasons, and because it's hard to wrap your head around it, because theoretically the prison guards have all the power, but she said it's really not the case. It's the gang leaders. They really run the prisons because they still have the power and the respect even from the people on the outside, and like they will, like if they've got a phone in their cell, if you take that phone as a prison guard, you're going to get jumped. You're going to get attacked at some point. They're going to get to you, and they find out everything about your personal life as a prison guard. They're like as soon as you get on that block or whatever, they know everything about you. They have people on the outside researching and finding out about you, so that if you ever do really cross a line, they can retaliate. Um, she was also talking about how they get the contraband in now. She said that they comes in through drones, that they'll just fly drones over like the courtyards where they go out and have their walks, and they just drop the stuff in for them. And there's nothing the guards really can do about it because you can't just shoot down these drones. It's illegal for them to do that. So how do how do you combat stuff like that? It's
It just makes
incredible.
you wonder how, why the prison system can't be more locked down. Like, I mean, is it can't they keep them all in individual cells and only let them out? You know, I don't know. I just think there has to be a better way. There has to be a better way. First of all, you don't let them have any privileges. They're in prison. They don't get cell phones. They don't get iPads. They don't get anything. They can have books. They can read books. That's it. Books.
Another thing she said, that part of it is you have to have all the prison guards care, and not all of them do.
Right.
You know,
right.
she would like, I wouldn't ever allow prisoners to get, she would tell me, like, if I saw another prisoner getting jumped, I wouldn't allow it. But she was like, there were other prison guards though. They're like, none of my business. You know,
Yeah.
they just let them get jumped. And if they lost their life, they lost their life. They weren't getting in the middle of their squabbles, because then you stop that, then they target you. And, you know, it's self-preservation partly.
Right.
So, and they know who the weak guards are, so they know when to jump people and when not to. And it's just got its whole like other cultural system.
Dynamic.
And
Yeah.
she was like, they've all these gangs have different roles. I think she called it can't remember what she called it. I'll think of it later, but they have a person that will just sit by they call it like the bubble, right? I think, is that or where the prisoners usually sit. And they have a guy that will just perch right there by the guard's desk.
Mm-hmm.
And their whole job is just to listen to everything that's being said.
Yes.
And then they go back and report. And so they find out, oh yeah, he's got a wife. He's got 2 kids, or, you know, they're having a domestic issue at home, whatever, gossip or news, anything they can use to leverage against the guards. And it's all valuable to the gangs. It's just incredible how it all works. And then they have people that are like recruiters that will try to flip the guards. They try to find the one they think they can bribe and pay off. And then they have somebody that goes to approach. And it was just an amazing conversation, the way it all is. And I don't know how you fix that system. I really don't. But that's how they get all this stuff in there. Who's going to stop them if the gangs are running the prisons? You know, it's like Goodfellas. You know, I mean, it kind of is like that. Are we doing okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sammy said, in my history working in prisons, I 1000% agree with what Mr. E said. Yes. And
Okay,
she also said this. She said, did y'all hear or talk about the Brandon Powell charges where they stopped him and he had the drone and all the phones and PlayStation?
No.
Oh, I didn't know about that part. No. No, I didn't know this. He had a drone. Oh, that's interesting.
And the phone and PlayStation. Wow. Interesting.
I'm gonna look
I've
that
got
up.
a new thing for you.
And then also, War Damn Eagle says warrants for Austin Drummond's associates that have been charged with accessory after the fact and evidence tampering say the 4 deceased died of apparent S wounds. Like I said, yes.
Pew pew.
Yes, pew wounds. Yeah, we heard that just a few minutes ago.
And that kind of lines up, I guess, with the evidence that we had seen with the car with the bullet holes,
Right.
and just the location.
Like I said,
Man.
people online were saying they were family members, and that wasn't the case. But again, you cannot trust that, because people are, you know, we see people do stuff online all the time that's not true, and just trying to get attention. So,
Right. But Sammy says we beat Justin on that information. He just released that information.
Which one?
About the pews.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I've got one for you if I can get it to pull up. I don't know why it won't. Let me see if I save it, if it'll do that. Let's see.
And they got caught with the drone and continued near where the 4 were found.
Okay, let's see if
Yes.
this will work.
I agree, War Damn Eagle.
Let's see if I can do it now. Okay, yeah. Got a new picture for you.
I still. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw that one.
So if you don't know who this is Caitlin Speed. This is the girlfriend or wife. I guess we're thinking girlfriend at this point.
I think they just put that on the obituary. I don't think they were married.
Did that zoom in when I did that?
So this is
no.
His significant other, Caitlin Speed, the younger sister to Cortney Rose, who was one of the 4 victims found out in the park, and she's fairly pregnant there.
Yeah.
So we're thinking she's around 4 months.
Well, she's got to be more than 4 months. That's pretty.
This is July 15th. Yeah, that looks fairly pregnant.
Yeah.
She looks more like 6-ish.
Yeah.
Wow. What in the world is going through her mind right now?
I know. I
Yeah.
can't imagine.
I've got another one for you. Let me pull that one
What
down.
account is this of hers? What did she have? Was this Instagram or something like that? Was that
I
Facebook?
just get I have my little birds that help me, that send me things.
Yeah, War Dame Eagle. It's basically, if you think of it like from Austin's perspective, it was his sister-in-law,
I'm
his
trying
niece,
to do it.
nephew,
I just
and
want I
his
feel like I'm ignoring chat.
Niece's husband
and
or
his
boyfriend.
niece's husband or boyfriend, but father of that little baby that was abandoned. So basically, his in-laws.
I'm trying to do the
There's a surviving brother to the two,
there
that's
is.
taking. I think it's his family taking care of the baby now.
I
if
thought it
understand.
was Matthew's mother or
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Is it Matthew?
You're right.
Yes, Matthew's obituary has been put up. I
There's
believe
the
it.
people who've been arrested, right?
Yes, that's the picture I sent. Yes,
Yeah.
and it just kind of gives you that's the 4 accessories after the fact. Caitlin was not a stepsister. Caitlin was full sisters with Cortney.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I just am not
Yeah,
doing
just
a great job.
Caitlin
And
is just much younger than
yes, and
Courtney, I think.
Caitlin and Cortney have a brother as well. That was the other sibling.
They have 2 other siblings too.
Oh,
There's 2 other younger ones, but I don't have their pictures or names. But I
no,
don't want to have their names.
Who's
no,
Courtney had
no.
2 other kids.
No, we're talking about Courtney. Caitlin's sibling is a brother. Courtney, not
Yeah.
Courtney's children.
Caitlin,
Courtney and Caitlin are brother or sisters, and they have a brother.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
what I was talking about. I wasn't talking about children.
But she also has 2 other children.
We weren't talking about her kids. We were just talking about that the 2 of them have a brother.
Right.
Yeah, we don't
And
know.
we don't. Nobody knows. That's the $1 million
Nobody knows.
question. Yeah.
Did she play a role or not? Did this completely blindside her? Was she broken up with them? I mean, there's kind of like rumors, but we don't really know.
That's the questions. Where is she?
I am Two Bear says she thinks she's a half sister.
Caitlin
That could be right.
Maybe. I thought that the way the grandmother's obituary was listed, Caitlin's mother, it made it sound like they were full siblings, the brother and the 2 sisters, but maybe not.
Yeah.
But the obituary could have some wrong information because anybody can write what they want in their obituary.
That's
GA64 says, what was behind this awful crime? So sad. So I guess man, it's so hard to know.
So I'm trying to do this, but this is actually more complicated.
Caitlin probably has the most answers about that.
I would think so. And what happened in the days immediately before this happened could paint a big picture. There are people that have theorized, well, maybe she broke up with him and he got mad, and so to retaliate, he did that against her. Some people are saying that they were also involved in possible rug trafficking into the prison, and that they weren't getting what they were supposed to. I mean, there's all kinds of people coming up with theories as to what it could be, and we've not really heard yet.
Okay, I'm gonna leave out all the extra relatives on my little family tree here, just to make it more simple, if that's okay with everybody.
I think if Brenda says, since police haven't put anything out on her, I'm assuming she is safe. I think someone did say that she,
the sister-in-law, the brother's wife mentioned that she was trying to process it, but I think that had since been taken down. But that she was trying to please leave their family alone during this time because they were trying to process and basically inferred that Caitlin was trying to, deal with all this.
Well, that's a good point. Lisa B always says, I don't understand why Austin Drummond's parents haven't made a public plea for their son to surrender.
Well, that was something Betty was talking about this morning. I was listening to her live, and she was talking specifically about the parents and, why haven't they come forward to say something as a plea?
Yeah, I mean, they should be, because he's either, it's either going to end peacefully or not.
Right.
man, I bet he's armed too, and I think he's going to go out with a fight.
Well, and I was reading a little bit about the vice lords, and they basically traffic these illegal substances in urban areas like Chicago and Detroit and places like that. But they also run in Mississippi, Tennessee, and Georgia. So they've got RICO cases against some of these vice lord groups. I mean, it's crazy. They have rival gangs. And they have a significant presence in the prison system. So that tells you right there how he got into it.
Jackson makes sense as being a place because it's right there on I-40 in between Nashville and Memphis, and I guess a pretty easy route to get down to Jackson and all that too. So it does make sense.
It does sound like a pretty well developed gang system.
Sammy says, I wonder if Matthew was the target and the others were witnesses or something, maybe all not intended, just a guess. Like there was one actual target and the other three were the like collateral damage, perhaps. Could have been something like that. As far as it being a breakup kind of thing, they were that picture that showed them together at least at July 15th. And then this all happens on right around July 28th and 29th. So, I mean, possible they had a breakup in the last 2 weeks. And if it's personal and he was trying to get back at her or something, I guess just snapped. I'm kind of leaning toward though the gang issue. I'm kind of guessing that it's going to have something more to do along those lines, but it may not. I don't know. That's just my guess. Just because all these other people kind of getting involved in helping, and I don't know if these people have ties to those gangs or not. But
Sammy said they're on the same level with the Bloods and the Crips. I would say so. It sounds like, when you look up about them, it's extensive. It's extensive.
Oh yeah.
How far their reach is.
Oh yeah. They're a big one. No doubt.
It is scary. Plus Washington's scary. It is. It's very scary.
Sorry.
And,
I'm almost
that's another way the prison systems kind of fail too. You go to prison and then to kind of get protection. If you join a gang, you're kind of protected by the gang while you're in there. But then when you get out, you're still in the gang. And so you've got to perform, right?
Aw.
You don't just leave the gang once you get out of jail.
Sharon Marlowe, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. If you got a membership from Sharon, please tell her thank you. Thank you so much, Sharon.
Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you very much.
I'm really working hard on this family tree real quick.
And then War Damn Eagle, we did read this earlier, the press release about Pipkin Road and Pleasant Plains Road area, and asking for that security footage. There was a press release that we read earlier on that. So yes, very important. Hopefully we've got some Ring cameras with some footage on there.
I might pull that up.
And Lisa said, I'm leaning toward Matthew was brought into the distribution network and was considered a risk factor for flipping. That's could be a possibility. So
this is kind of part of the scene from earlier today around that apartment complex where they were searching. I've just got a feeling he was there last night. I think that's where he slept. I think that's where they got the tip, and then they went out from there.
I'll tell you what, if I lived in that area, I would have my eyes peeled.
Yeah. Right. So if you are in this area of Jackson, Tennessee, avoid it most likely. And if you do live here or work here or any of that, be on alert. If he is actually on foot, he's hidden. They went pretty far. So if they thought he was here, right? If they thought it all started here at this apartment complex, they sent the SWAT out this way down Pipkin. Now they're searching a barn here. There's got to be a reason, right? Something took them this direction. So maybe one of the dogs caught a scent or something, or a track or whatever.
Maybe so.
Because that's you'd think you'd kind of search more this area, but they're several streets over in this little cul-de-sac for some reason. All of his friends are getting rounded up and put in jail that would help him. So he's going to run out of allies eventually, I guess, right?
I mean, you would think at some point.
3 people. And how inclined are people going to be to help him now? Every time somebody helps him, they get locked up. If they are gang affiliated, any of them or all of them, then they're probably not going to cooperate. So hopefully they are not gang affiliated. They might be more likely to talk if it's just a friend of his he's made somewhere.
And it could be Crochet. Crochet said maybe someone they arrested led them there. And it's always possible. And as we mentioned at the beginning of the show, they have increased the reward to $27,500. So I think they're trying to appeal to those people out there that can be bought for a price, that may know something. So if you're in the area and you know something, you have a chance of winning their reward of $27,500.
I'm thinking they decided to do that because now that they know that he's reaching out to people, he's not just like, this isn't a situation where he's just hiking in the woods and eating nuts and berries and trying to just survive. He's getting help, which means people know and have known where he is. They're hoping a little boost in that reward might make somebody talk.
And I am Two Bear says no one ever gets those rewards.
Shh.
Oh, we're going to do that again?
Don't tell all the potential snitches that nobody ever gets those. I know. I don't think they do either.
Okay. I think I've got it. Just give me another minute.
Yeah.
And Lisa B
always got it.
Lisa B always said Teddington had a spa day today and he looked so fluffy. Charlie went last Friday for her spa day. So she looked pretty good.
Are you drinking out of your mug?
No, I don't, but I got my shirt on.
Show everybody your shirt.
It says coffee, dogs, and true crime. And I told him, I said, it's a great quality. It's what's called comfort colors t-shirts. They're super good quality. They wash and dry great. And they're great shirts. So
and it was quick. You got it really fast.
Yeah, in like 4 days. I ordered it off our store because I wanted to have one to wear, and I love it. And I got the mug too, but I didn't bring it up with me because
I've got a picture of it.
I already did my coffee today, so I'd already cleaned it up.
Okay, this is not pretty, guys. I did the best I could in a short period of time. So I will show you all the family tree. It's not pretty.
And Rosebud, no, they have not caught this maniac yet.
I keep thinking it's getting close.
Rosebud says she thinks it was an execution style hit, and it's got to do with money. Your guess is as good as any right now.
It could be.
We're speculating with lots of things.
What in the heck?
So they also, I didn't see that. So there's also a Union, another area they were looking at. What's this called? Union
this may help.
University.
All right, let's see. Yes, it was closed down. All right.
And a school.
Y'all, it's not pretty, but I did the best I could.
All right, we'll see
in a quick period of time.
Well, that helps.
Oh, someone's got a picture on I'll share it with you where they were searching the barn that I was talking about.
You can also share them to the screen yourself.
It's on my phone.
Okay.
Okay. Crimes, we'll do that. This is great. This is
sorry guys, I had to ignore chat for a few minutes so I could make this.
But this will be very helpful because this is confusing. So here's our suspect, Austin Drummond. Here's the girlfriend that's pregnant with his baby, we assume.
Mm-hmm.
And Austin, of course, is on the run. It doesn't appear that she's involved, but we don't know.
Here, let me take.
Here's Courtney Rose, the grandmother to the baby that was abandoned. Her daughter, Adrianna, who was deceased. Her brother, the 15-year-old Braydon, and the father of the baby that was left abandoned in the yard. So that is all of your principal people right there. So
hey guys, just so you know, first of all, other people that are live streaming are not live at the scene. And secondly, please don't announce other shows in our chat. Thanks.
Yeah. So hopefully this does clear. And I think part of the confusion is just how young they are. Because you say grandmother and Courtney, I mean, she looks like she's in her 20s.
Right.
She does look young.
I mean, she looks like a very young woman, and she's 38, which is real, young for a grandmother anyway. So it gets confusing for that reason. And you kind of, in it all, you do sort of, the victims kind of get lost because you kind of focused on bringing this guy in, but it is such an absolute wild tragedy to have this just a generation of people, and they're just this whole family just eliminated. It's just incredible.
Well, there is a brother. Like I said, I did this really, really quickly. There is another brother to Courtney and Caitlin, but I didn't add him because it's not really relevant to the case. But there's some other siblings of Adrianna and Braydon. There's two other younger siblings.
Oh, that's what you were saying. So there's someone younger than Braydon too.
Yes.
Wow.
Under 15.
Wow. So
I just didn't add them in because I just didn't want to make it even more confusing.
So so those two children have lost their brother, their sister, their mother, and and Matthew, who's likely been in their life for a few years too.
Right.
And and if it's like they were saying, like the sister-in-law was saying, Austin, it seemed like they tried to embrace him and make him part of the family, even with this history. And pending, I wonder if they knew, did they know the trouble he got in while he was in prison, that he wasn't like reformed, that he was cooking and selling drugs and while he was incarcerated, had charges coming up and had a charge, a date a month from now.
Right.
I wonder if they knew all that, or if they just kind of bought the whole, he did his time. He was a teenager. He was dumb. He's a reformed guy. And then this happened because, I mean, you let somebody around your kids that's been in prison for 13 years. I'm not,
Mm-mm. And I put baby left behind on there. I could not remember the baby's name. And I just wanted to get it done. So
it's like Wesleyan, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that little face,
that sweet baby. Yeah. Brenda thinks she knew. I don't know. You hear so many things. Yeah. But you can't, either she knew was in on it, or they broke up badly. It's one of the two.
Right.
Because essentially, if they broke up badly and he was doing this in retaliation, then,
which could
obviously they're not getting back together. But otherwise, she would have to, you wouldn't expect to have a relationship with someone who just took out your whole family. Right?
Right. So if they're still together when this happens,
right,
then she knows.
Right.
If they're broken up, then it's different.
Exactly.
Right. Right. Because he doesn't just do this on his own, thinking she's going to be cool with it later.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Right. Right. So it is one or the other. He's not thinking that she's still going to love him.
Right. That's what I mean.
Like this.
That's what I'm not doing a good job articulating myself. That's what I mean.
I get what you're saying.
So she's either in on it or they're broken up.
Yeah, it was either done with her okay
Mm-hmm.
or not. And we have no idea what this relationship between all of them was like.
Yeah, and we know they were just in Gatlinburg like a week before this happened, right? Or like a little bit before this happened.
Well,
in July.
she said she posted the pictures late.
Okay, your microphone is bad. I don't know what's going on.
Do you want me just to go to my computer mic?
Maybe it sounds like it's broken.
It's just I've not moved it since you said it was fine.
I don't know. Maybe it's when you get loud.
Okay, I'm back from it quite a ways.
That's way better.
That's better.
Mhm.
Okay. There was another station that was reporting live just a minute ago. I can't get their footage, but they were reporting the latest update. It was WBBJ,
Okay.
and I can't get it to pull up.
Maybe
But
a lot of people are watching it.
I just couldn't get the. I couldn't get the.
Is it on Facebook or is it on
It was on their news station,
WBBJ TV?
Channel 7.
Okay, hold on. I'll see if I can.
And then I did send you the barn on Wellington video. If you want to share that as well. I sent that to Crimeys where they were searching the barn.
Okay, I don't
Oh, yeah, I'll
see a
pull that up.
live feed on their channel.
I know they were talking just earlier, and I was trying to find it because he was finishing up as I was watching it, and I don't know a way to replay that. That's what I was
I
looking
think it's
for.
because it's live. They're on the weather right now.
Well, he said that they would be reporting back and they would be continuing to stand by their loud. And everybody else says Aunt E sounds fine to me.
Maybe it's just because she's my sister. You think?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
It
it
could
just
be.
bothers me.
Let's
see. I'll pull it the other thing up that you sent. Okay, I think I already had this already ready to go. Is it the one where it's showing all the police cars for 10 seconds?
No, it's the barn.
Okay. What you sent me was a bunch of police cars.
I'll have to check out. I just think
I've got something. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, I see a photo gallery here.
Hold on.
Are you
I'm getting
pulling
it.
it up?
I'm pulling it up. I'm trying. Oh, it's on the. Okay, hold on.
I'm really kind of surprised this guy's even made it this many days without being caught,
Yeah.
considering all this effort that's going into it.
Okay, hold on. All right. Let's.
You're right. We're not hearing from a lot of these people, from Caitlin, from the parents of Drummond.
and they may have told them not to report.
Is this what you're talking about, Aunt Eve?
True.
No, there's another one. Yes, they're going in the barn, and that little barn there. And then there was another bigger barn, a big gray
Look at that.
barn.
So they are treating that very seriously. They had the weapons drawn
Yes.
going in there.
Oh yeah, they've got weapons drawn.
Yeah, they do. Look at that. So they thought maybe.
What I can't understand is why this guy didn't try to leave town. If he had all these accomplices and things, you'd think they could drive him out of state, let him lay down in a car and leave.
Okay, here the one I'm sending you is a barn and they're sending a drone in a barn.
Okay, I don't have that one.
Okay.
In the barn.
I've got
In
you.
the barn.
There-
In the barn.
There, hey, there you go. Do you see the?
What's that?
Do you
The
see
map?
the map?
Yes, I see it.
Okay, so that's where that's at.
Okay,
Yeah.
the one I sent you last was the one I'm sending again. That was the burn. It wasn't that barn. It was a different barn.
Well, what came up was a bunch of police cars.
Okay, I'm
I
sending
don't
it. I'm sending it again. You can try to see if it pulls up. You can see the drone flying under the trees into the burn.
That's funny. I'm Two Bear says, "Why leave? The prison system in Tennessee is treated him fine, real fine."
No
That's
kidding.
funny.
I
Hi,
mean,
Garrett. Nice to see you.
I wonder how much he'll mind going back. Will it be that big a deal?
Well,
I have to answer Brenda. Brenda says, "Mrs. E, if your sister was dating a just released inmate, would you check out everything you can about him before you let her around your kids so she knew?" Yeah.
Yeah. And and there's also
But
that
I'll tell you, I know my sister pretty well,
scene-
and I'm
Not
going to
that
tell you,
yeah.
I would bet you $1 million, $1 billion.
I think you could bet more than that.
I would bet everything I own and love that she would never date a just released inmate.
No.
I just don't think so. Her husband might be mad too, so he may not
Yeah.
care for that.
That may not fly.
But there was a day and time that I wouldn't have looked anybody up for any reason. But now I feel like you just about have to.
And Sharon had a good point. She said, I wonder if they're investigating the prison now.
Right?
I mean,
exactly.
They've certainly given them enough reason to investigate them.
Right.
Hopefully this will be turned over to the Justice Department and somebody will do an investigation.
I'll tell you, I was telling him yesterday, I went shopping and I was putting stuff in the car. I was with Big E by myself and I was putting stuff in the back of the car. And this nice older gentleman, probably in his 80s, came up to me and asked if he could help me put the groceries in the car.
Mhm.
And
That was
he
nice.
was just as sweet as he could be. And he wanted to talk about the new electronic scanning at Sam's.
Aw.
But I'll tell you, I'm so shell shocked by the world that I was wary of this sweet, gentle gentleman, that came up to me because, and there was a day and time that I would have been talking to him for a half hour. But I think I'm just so shell shocked by the way the world is lately that I'm just so wary of everybody, even somebody who seems very harmless. And I felt terrible about it. And I told Mr. E about it when I got home. I said, I feel terrible about that. I should have talked to him more. He just wanted somebody to talk to. And I wasn't rude to him by any means, but I just wasn't typically how I am with people like that. You know what I mean? And it bothered me. And he said I should be on guard no matter what. And I said, well, I don't know. I mean, I don't like living in a world where I have to be on guard like that.
I know. It's kind of sad.
Yeah. But he was just as sweet as can be. He reminded me of my father-in-law. Just sweet. And there was no reason. But anyway, sorry.
Wait, we've got some people hopping on that some of our regulars. Hey, Jude is on. El Kennedy. So excited to see Brenda Calvert, Panda Bear's mom, Brianna's World. So we had a lot of our oldies but goodies jumping on.
Okay. Let me see. You can do this. I don't know why you
can do what.
She just keeps sending me stuff to put up. She can do it herself.
She says she can't do it on her phone.
She can do it.
Not from my phone to the computer. Not without having to go
off. Open
the
it on the computer. All I'm doing is sending the text over to my computer and opening them.
Oh, I didn't think about doing that.
Because they come up on our computers.
That's right. That's right. I do have them synced. Yeah, I can do that. I'll try that. The next thing I want to send, I'll try to do that and see if I can do it.
Okay. Right. I'm getting the next thing up. Hold on.
This is the other burn.
Before she goes here, just to show that if you are joining, this is the area where they've been searching this afternoon. Pretty active. They've closed this road, Pleasant Point. They've closed that Pipkin Road that runs across it there. Apartment complexes, churches. They locked down a school for a little while. That barn we showed, or the burn we showed earlier, was over there to the left where it says Wellington Cove. That's where that barn was being searched. So there's some reason they're looking around here. So they've picked up something. They've got some indication that he's around.
Yeah, they seem like they're pinpointing something.
Yeah, they've picked up a footprint, a scent,
something.
A cell phone ping. Something is making them think.
It only take us 2.5 hours to get there.
Yeah.
We could just drive.
We could just go do it.
We just go do it.
Just go do it. Okay, so what are we seeing here, Mrs.
This is if you will look, see where
the other burn.
See where the other trees are. You can see the drone kind of blinking, and it goes into the barn. They're
there it is.
Okay.
See it? They're sending drones into the barn area to the burn.
The burn.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and fun to ski. I think Mr. and Mrs. E's kids started back to school today.
They did, and they had a good day, and no homework. So,
yeah. So we got a lot of people that have joined on. I might just recap again.
Yeah, just recap what's going on.
It has been a lot going on today.
I've got so many tabs
and this weekend since we had been here. But at this point, there were two men arrested on, well, no, maybe not arrested on, but it was announced that they were arrested on August 2nd. Tanaka Brown and Giovanni Thomas were the names of those two men, both 29 from Jackson. They were both charged with assisting in the what is the exact charge? Let me get it right here. Accessory after the fact of first-degree homicide. So they both got that charge, and then Tanaka actually also got concealing of evidence or tampering with evidence. And then this morning or late morning, a lady named Dyer Sanders, 23 years old, also out of Jackson. She's been charged with the same thing, the accessory after the fact for first degree. And she's got a couple little babies. We had their pictures up earlier. And what is this video we're watching, Mrs. E?
I have no idea.
Is Auntie putting that one up?
I don't know. I don't know who that is. I don't know where that came from. That's weird. I didn't do that. Is it gone now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And thank you, Panda Bear's mom. She says, sad to report, but I had to block Devlin's family on Facebook, but I'll always be his advocate here on YouTube. Devlin's Army. Love you guys.
Oh.
Well, I'm sorry that took a bad turn for whatever reason there. Well,
we can talk about that offline.
Yeah, we can talk about that. But I'm sorry, what were we saying before?
Yeah, messages, Panda Bear.
Yeah, messages. We'd be happy to talk about that. Maybe we can help with that. What is this? Just reading the chat here. So Alana says Giovanni Thomas was going crazy. Others have shown it. The one who had the cars.
Yes, he did do a live. He did.
Giovanni did?
He did. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't see. Is he the one? So was he the? I can't remember who I saw. Who did I see?
It's not there anymore.
Okay.
It's not there anymore.
What was his message? What was the overall theme? I guess I should.
Toughness.
Toughness.
Everybody needs to mind their own business.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I mean, it was difficult for me.
It's really not everybody mind your own business when we have to close down streets and apartments and lock down schools.
Right.
Yeah, these people have made all of our business.
And did we miss? But did we miss Forrest?
Oh, we did. Thank you, Forrest.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I'm sorry, Forrest. Forrest Power says, thank you for your continued coverage. We are glued to the stream.
Thank you,
Yes,
Forrest.
us
That's
too.
sweet of you.
We've been like this too for the last several days, just constantly checking online to see.
It's like we want to be on every minute because things are just happening every second.
I know. Because this kind of activity today makes you think that we might just any time that this hopefully he gets caught. I mean, we really need this guy caught because he's despite what that I know I'm harp on it. Despite what that DA said up there in Lake County, where he said, "Oh, this is an isolated incident. There's no reason for the public to be alarmed or whatever," which was madness. You just had 4 people just wiped out. Of course, this guy could be dangerous. He's also he's got a date coming up in a month for another attempted murder in prison, and so this isolated incident stuff, just to try to, I don't know, it's just a ridiculous comment in this kind of situation. Of course, this man's dangerous. That's why they're telling everyone not to approach him and to just call 911 if you see him.
I am Two Bear said, so the Audi was the one Austin and Caitlin rented for their vacay. I don't know anything about that. Like if it was registered to someone, I thought it was registered to someone else.
Yeah. So I meant to do the update on how we got here. So those 3 people were arrested. Then they started the search today. I guess they got a tip. They won't say exactly how the tip came in. It was around that apartment complex, church area, all those streets, the barn, all of that. and over the last few days, they did find the Audi in Jackson, and they found that white pickup truck with the red stripe more in the Dyersburg kind of area. And it seems like he's had to have had help. That might be why these people got arrested moving these cars around, because there's so many cars that had involved that how did he do that alone? You can only drive one car at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And all these cars got placed somehow. And I think, isn't there still a fifth car, or are they all accounted for now? We had the Charger, the truck, the SUV, and the Audi. Is there a fifth vehicle that I'm forgetting about? I'm not
No,
sure.
I think that's
all.
And
Oh, thank you, Heather.
sorry, I'm trying to find the live coverage.
oh, okay.
It's just people driving by the road. There's nothing happening though.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Well,
people driving down the
Yeah,
road.
but anything could happen.
Yeah, but
We could pull it up if you want.
I was looking at trying to find it, and it appears that I don't see anything live. If anybody has a tip for me, I'm not seeing anything live. I'm seeing old stuff being replayed as if it's live, but I don't see anything live.
Did I pull this up? I'm at you.
Action 5 News had a lot of really good still shots of their searches. Oh, hi, Casey Scott. Thanks for becoming a new member.
Thank you so much. We appreciate your support. Hi,
Yes, thank
Brianna's
you very much.
World.
We appreciate that.
Thank you for becoming a member. We were just talking about this today, about how we're going to do some membership streams in the future, the kind of the layout. I know I was looking for something. Did you assign me to something? Because I can't remember what I was looking for now. So I've given up.
Did I have you looking for something?
Yeah.
I don't think
I want to
so.
put this back on the screen.
Okay.
Took me too long to make it.
Yeah. I think it's very useful anyway, because this continues to get confusing for people.
Yes.
Yeah. Elena. Is that how you?
I think
Would
so.
Okay. The streamer that you had mentioned earlier, it seems to be replaying the same video from 3 hours ago over and over. That's not new. It's not a live feed. It's just
A replayed feed.
a replayed feed.
Yeah, because
that was the one I was talking about, the WBJJ. It was it was being replayed.
Yeah.
It was just a video that they said at the time that they did it, they said they were live, but it was an old feed.
Right.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
a Nissan Rogue. That's what it is.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
The white
Mohawk.
Nissan Rogue. Yes, you're right.
Yes,
There
they
was.
did. They did mention a Rogue at some point, and I don't know has that vehicle been accounted for.
I
yet?
think so. Yes, I think so.
So where was that one at?
I want to think that was in Dyersburg.
Okay.
In the area not far from the incident.
So a lot of cars, and maybe that.
Okay,
and
I've
so it makes me
got
wonder
a
that
2
if
minute to
that's-
go live feed.
And thank you,
Oh,
Brenda, for
okay.
becoming a member. We appreciate that very much.
Let's see. Did I say it right? Elena, I'm going to put our email in chat. If you can email it to me, that way I can. We actually, no joke, thought about going there today.
We did. We considered that.
It's only about 2 hours.
I saw there is a guy on TikTok walking around, but he didn't even know the situation with the case. He just went live there, doesn't know anything, doesn't know why, what the police are doing. I did see him on TikTok, but he does. You just can't know for sure what's going on with him.
Well, I will tell you, you got to tell them what happened on TikTok with your first TikTok. It's hysterical.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you. It's so funny.
Yeah. So the other day I did Mrs. D's done like 3 or 4 TikToks just
But not like real ones, just kind of
uh,
like playing around, trying to
Yeah,
understand.
so I put up I did a post about an update on this case, did my first one, and the editing and put in little pictures or whatever. I had never done one before. And so I was just we were actually treating it sort of like a practice post just to kind of learn how to do it. And And now it's at 258,000 views. My first TikTok post, which is pretty much considered viral, right on there, I think. And
well, we don't really
so
know
it
anything
went kinda
about
wild.
TikTok. We're still not monetized on it,
Yeah.
but
No.
you would think with that you would be, but you're not. So if you guys are on TikTok, I think we're going to start doing some TikTok lives over there with the three of us. So if you are on TikTok, we would appreciate a follow.
Yeah, that'd be great. We're going to try to do
And
shorter stuff on there.
I think
you know.
they're right about this Rogue being the rental car. I think they're right about that.
So the
Oh.
white Rogue was the mom's car.
Oh,
This
maybe
is
that's what it
Heather's
was.
saying. The white
Okay.
Rogue was the mom's car, Courtney's. The Charger was the daughter's. That'd be Adrianna.
Okay.
They were
Okay.
both found together with the bodies in it. The
Mm.
truck was the baby's dad, which was found in the other town. But what about the white SUV? Wasn't there? Or are they saying that's the
That's the Rogue.
That's the same car.
That's the Rogue.
Because a Rogue kind of has
Right.
a sort of-
SUV look.
yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. And
Yeah, that's what it is.
the truck was the baby's dad. The with the stripe.
Yes, that's right. That's
That
right.
belonged to Matthew.
That's right. That's absolutely right.
And then the Audi, I guess so that would be Austin's vehicle. So
Yes,
that's
that's all the cars. That's right.
okay.
And Brenda Calvert, thank you so much for becoming a new member. We appreciate you.
Thank you very much, Brenda. So does that mean we think the truck was at the scene?
Okay,
Did
so
they all
Lisa
meet
says
up?
that's different. The white Rogue was a rental, and the white SUV was a Traverse.
So there are 5 cars, if that's right. The video.
Okay, and Jude says the white car is a Chevy Tahoe.
Yeah. So I think it is confusing. There's
It's
a
so
lot of
confusing.
vehicles. There's a
Now,
lot
am
of
I going to have
vehicles.
to do like a car thing now?
A map of where
A
the
map
cars
of the
were when,
cars?
really.
It's so confusing. Okay, so do you want me to pull up this thing that I have, or go ahead and hit play on this? This was 2 minutes ago.
Sure.
Okay. It might take a minute to get there.
Yeah,
we can't pull up TikTok on here anyway. So
we'll need a graphic for the vehicles also probably. You're probably right about that.
That's the one I saw.
The
right.
search for Austin Drummond continues. We are still live out here. We are in the parking lot of the Love and Truth Church on Oil Well Road. I'm going to step over so that you can see all the law enforcement officers across the street at the Baptist Church. Many different agencies, many unmarked vehicles have been here for hours. Helicopter flying around in the area as they are searching for Austin Drummond. We have not gotten any new information since the last time we spoke with you. However, we will give you a rundown of what we have learned so far today. 23-year-old Dyer Sanders was arrested, accessory after the fact to first-degree murder. That was something that the TBI released earlier. Also, we got a statement from the Jackson Police Department saying that citizens in the Pipkin Road and Pleasant Plains Road area are urged to review all Ring doorbell and security camera footage recorded between 10 p.m. Sunday, August 3rd, and the current time. So if you live in that area, you have a Ring doorbell, you have any of those cameras that can see outside security footage, go through that, see if you have anything. And if you do, send it over to the Jackson Police Department. We're going to continue to be out here on the scene gathering information as it is told to us and then relaying it back to you. For now, in West Jackson, Ryan Hodges, WBBJ7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, that was the one that I saw earlier as well.
No, it came up only 2 minutes ago.
No, that was the one I watched on another broadcast.
That's the one you were trying to catch, and we couldn't.
Yes,
catch it.
yes. It hasn't been long. I thought what Mohawk Mom said was, I think it was her. Oh no, it was Sharon. Sharon said, I think they may be waiting till dark and use heat seeker drones.
That's a great thought.
That is a great thought. And if you notice the time, it's like a shift change time too. A lot of them, one guy that was live on TikTok just now was getting off, but he said right now it didn't look like they were doing a lot. There was a lot of standing around in that parking lot that was behind the guy that was just speaking on Channel 7. He said that's all he was seeing was them standing around talking, nothing urgent right there on that site. But I would say it's also getting close to shift change where they're going to have new groups come out and switch off. So that could be something going on. But I think that's a great idea about the heat sensor drones, because body puts off heat in the night. You can see that with those drones.
And yeah, I think that's a possibility.
Yeah, I do too. It's a great thought.
Really good there, Sharon. And L. Kennedy had a good question here too that I hadn't thought about. But what sort of sentence does accessory after the fact get in Tennessee? And so we know those 3 people are all facing that, maybe more as time goes on. So looking it up here, it says that the penalties for being an accessory after the fact can be severe, even though they are not the principal offender. While the death penalty is a possible sentence for first degree, it's generally not applied to accessories after the fact. However, they can still face significant prison sentences, even up to life in prison, just depending on the role they played. So they may be in some big trouble, depending on what they did exactly. And of course, exactly what they did, like if they
I wonder what kind of arrest records any of them might have too. If they've got previous charges, out on parole, things like that can also affect what sentence they get for being involved in new crimes. So
Giovante's was in already for something, an unrelated charge, they said. So he's got at least that kind of hanging around. What some other stuff I'm kind of reading here on it is that the prosecution would need to prove the individual knew the felony had been committed when they were assisting the offender, which most likely they would have heard the news, you would think. Level of the severe, just depending, it actually will just depend on what they actually did. How, like it'd be a different thing if,
I got something.
I don't know. You gave someone a little money, or like burned and destroyed evidence or something.
Thank you to the person who sent me this video.
But it does say here that you could get up to life in prison.
Wow, that's horrible. That's a horrible sentence for just being an accessory, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
Fun to Ski said, they are such upstanding citizens of Tennessee, in my opinion. Snarky here.
Yeah. What do we got here, Mrs. He?
Oh, I think we're going to find out.
Okay.
That shit crazy.
They say about the murder suspect
was in this car. Why they didn't pull you over then? You just came live for Jackson. Why they didn't pull you over?
It's them looking for Austin. Somebody's recording it live.
Yeah, he got to be in some area.
Because that man in this motherfucking area.
Oh, sorry about the language.
Who told them
that? Man, what's up, Hick?
Somebody called. Somebody
called and said they thought they seen
the man was in your car. I guess they was. That's why I'm tripping.
Now I did stop right by when I was trying to get here, the detour thing. I had because it stopped. Yeah. It quit somewhere, and I seen the butterfly. And
pop it. The door. The battery did. Yeah, this cop being here. It's in the ignition. The battery did. I have to jump it all the way off.
Oh, it don't have a key thing in the.
It's stuck. The key stuck in there because it's dead. I had to put it in.
It's deed. It's deed in the barn.
Yeah. This is some wild shit, Jason. I literally just shared that post. Shit, probably about an hour ago. Literally talking about the situation. I was like, damn, the internet will put some shit together. That's what my captors say. Literally on the post.
Hey, does the seat lay down in the back?
I couldn't tell you. I ain't even been in there. All I'm doing is a transmission. Huh? Go ahead. That ain't mine.
You mind doing it for us?
Somebody sent this to me.
Man.
Come on, we just want to make sure it's beyond the way.
Yeah, dude. Get in here.
Oh my Lord.
Shit, this motherfucker dead. I don't think I can let it out. Let me get in here.
They just searching his car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then
Want some
believe-
light? Or you want me to go in the truck and get it?
I think they're just trying to be thorough.
Ain't nothing in there.
Well, it just goes to show you how thorough they are, right?
No problem. Whatever to help get them 17. I'm definitely. Yeah, that's some wine.
TBI's actually, and Mass County circled the area, and the car scene coming through and maybe pulled over a couple of times.
Yeah, she stopped about
That's
4
why they called
times.
us.
But coming here.
So it's in the area where he may be at.
Yeah, she just left Bales, came from Bales. She saw it was blocked off. She turned around.
Too long to know that
Yeah, that was
somebody
rough.
owns something like that. He's not in
Our
the
son
area.
has that shirt.
Apparently he is. I didn't think so. Apparently he is.
Did
So,
you?
y'all have a great day. Thank
Yep.
y'all.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
can't
if y'all
see
see
it.
anything, please call
Sorry,
us.
I have to go back.
What were they saying there?
I have to go back. Look,
Who was?
look, our son
Yeah.
has that shirt.
She saw it was blocked off.
Y'all
She
been in
turned
law
around.
enforcement too long to know that.
You mean to go back where you can hear what the TV
Yeah,
or the
'cause
police
wanna-
officer was saying?
Yeah, I do.
Also, look at the shirt because that's hysterical. Our
Yeah.
son has that shirt.
Coming here.
So
'Cause
it's
I
in the
kinda-
area where he may be at.
Yeah, she just left Bales, came from
Y'all been
Bales.
in law enforcement-
She saw it was blocked off.
y'all
She
been in
turned
law
around.
enforcement too long to know that
Yeah, that was
somebody
rough.
owns something like that. He's not in this area.
But hey, apparently he is. I didn't think so. Apparently he is. So y'all have a great day. Thank
Yep.
y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, if y'all see anything, please call us.
I want my 17.
I got you.
So just make sure that check wrote out the whole
We
17.
got you.
17.5. I'm gonna be exact. 17.5.
What's his reward?
Ooh, this is
It's
what-
up to 27 now, right?
Yeah, he
Right.
didn't know yet.
Okay.
So that guy had a little mechanic deal going there, and they were checking out where he was working
Sure.
on somebody's transmission. They come through, search, and look in the car, and he was saying something about a car was circling around, and when the girl was coming back, she was like, "That car is really nice." I think that's what he was getting at. That was a really nice car for this neighborhood. Is kind of what he was saying. What they were saying. So we knew it had to be somebody that was TBI
Gotcha.
circling through there looking for some reason.
Hey, Melly
So-
Cat. Hey, Bo. Welcome in.
I think that was the gist of that conversation.
We're just kind of gathering stuff.
And Lisa B always has a vehicle rundown for us. The white Audi belonged to Austin. The Nissan Rogue was rented by Caitlin Speed and Austin Drummond for a trip in Gatlinburg. And then she also had the 88 Ford truck with the red stripes belonged to Matthew Wilson's grandfather, used by Matthew. Dodge Charger belonged to Braydon Williams. White Chevy Traverse belonged to Cortney. So now we've got our whose car is whose.
So the Charger.
Belonged to Braydon.
So what made all these people drive their cars all the way up to this area?
It makes
in
you
the-
wonder
in-
why
in the
were they all
park?
there?
Why would they? I mean, obviously there could have been. Now they're not naming like accomplices or anyone else. So it seems like, I mean, this could be wrong, but it seems like they all drove up there willingly.
Right.
Maybe not willingly, but they
Something.
themselves drove their own vehicles. It seems all the way up there to that spot.
Mhm.
So did he lure them there with some false story? They thought they were going there for one reason and it ended badly.
Mhm.
Or it
Makes
was a
you wonder.
setup, you know? I mean, what I was reading on that area in the park, like that little road that they ended up on, it's the kind of place where you go to do like ATV riding and stuff like that. It's not like really a street. It's not really a road.
Mhm.
It's just more like a path that goes to nowhere. Nina Drew, thank you for that super sticker. We appreciate that. You are great with those. Thank you so much.
Sorry. Nina sent me another one. Nina sent me a winky face. She's so sweet.
I don't know.
Nina,
You're-
you don't have any idea. I want her to know though how much that cheers me up when she does that in the streams. I mentioned it to him yesterday in the car about how cute I think that is that you do that. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's okay.
I was gonna
looking at the
say
map.
too. Someone commented that Mr. East's mic was much lower than our voices. I've got mine turned down almost all the way off.
You're just a loud person, though. So, you don't, I mean, and it's not a bad thing. I don't mean it like that. I just mean it like you just typically are louder than either one of us in general.
Yeah,
like in life.
I've always been. I had a loud carrying voice. Yeah.
I know sometimes when I go back and listen, my volume is
You can
usually
actually,
off.
I can turn it up.
I'm a little lower.
for your
Just
output.
it not like just in the way I speak, but just my
Your mic.
volume comes across lower.
Let me see what I can do. If I knew
I'm
what
not
these
seeing
buttons were.
anything else posted right now. Just checking. I don't see anything else posted live.
Okay, talk.
Testing 1, 2. Okay, that definitely sounds louder in my ear.
Okay, so I don't know.
But I mean, I don't know if that's the right.
It sounds
balance.
nice. I have my volume turned like way down.
I think it's just when you get closer, it cracks. So just keep it a little bit further away. And he projects. That's right, El Kennedy. Long time being a parent and educator.
Yes. I was a soccer mom. Soccer moms have to have a loud voice.
And a cheerleader.
Okay,
And
so
all the things.
Andrea says that this is better. Okay, so if this is too overpowering, let us know. We can adjust that too.
I don't have a library voice. I don't think I can. As Shauna says, for her, we've always sounded the same. It may be what the person is watching on. Sometimes the TV is louder because I'll watch YouTube on TV sometimes and I'm like, whoa. The volumes do vary based on what you're listening to.
Oh, did Lisa send me a sticker too? She sent me a smiley face with sunglasses. Thank you, Lisa. I don't know why. There's something about those super stickers I just really like. I don't know. I just like the little stickers. Thank you so much. But it was funny because I really did talk about Nina Drew in the car to him yesterday. I was talking about it. About how nice that is.
Yeah.
It is.
And everybody is coming and going here. We're seeing all the folks.
All the friends.
I know
Sunset
it.
Gazing's here.
I think we're all very interested and anxious about this story.
I think we all just want him to be caught.
Yes.
It's really
There's still time for us to get in the car and just carry this live stream onto Jackson.
hopefully that won't be even
The kids would have to
necessary.
go with us though.
Hey, Jude.
Hey, Jude sent one too. Oh my goodness. It's a lemon and it's dancing. And thank you. Hey, Jude. That's so cute.
So
I don't know why I like this so much. I'm so amused by them.
I'm gonna
Thank you.
pull this up one more time.
Yeah, I
you
think
for your
that's
support.
really helpful for
I do
people to understand like who everyone is.
Other than the cars, this might be the most confusing part for people.
And these aren't great pictures. I just did it really quick so we could kind of, because I just did it real quick.
Nina, we could be there in about 2 hours. That'd be about right.
About 2.5.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah. 2.5 if I'm driving, 2 if she's driving.
Right.
And Sassy was just wondering if you could kind of reiterate how Tanaka, Giovanni, Brandon, and Darisha, or however you say her name, Daria, I don't know how you say it, how they were involved.
Oh, how they won't say specifically what they did, but they're all three are being charged with accessory after the fact for first degree homicide. So they could be looking at some pretty severe penalties from what we were just reading earlier. They could spend up to life in prison, just depending on how much they knew. That'll be the key. If they knew whenever they did whatever they did, if they knew what had happened, it'll all come down to their knowledge. So if they helped him when he was a known suspect do something, then they're in big trouble. And just depending on what they actually did, if it's like they gave him $20 or something, or destroyed evidence, or gave him a ride out of town, or let him, give him a burner phone, who knows? It just depends on what they did. Will dictate likely what the outcome will be. But I mean, this is such a high profile case. I think they're in big trouble, especially if they've got priors.
And I found his photo that Aunt E had sent me, by the way, with the of what he had in his cell, which is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up.
The only difference, Giovante, one of the guys that was arrested, he was already arrested. They just are transferring him, but for a different charge. But he's also being charged with concealing of evidence, and we don't know what that is either.
And then
We'll probably find out soon.
The branding guy also had rugs.
Yeah, I
And
haven't come.
rug paraphernalia
on him when they went to, right?
Yes, when they went to question him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hold
And
on.
Bo says this has been a very busy day with this case. It certainly has. I hope it's about to crescendo with an arrest.
Well, I think we thought that's what was happening when we went
Mhm.
live.
Yeah.
Because people were saying all the different things. So we were like, well, we'll just, do it all in real time.
Yeah, and
ourselves.
Yeah.
This is
Auntie was calling us every 5 minutes.
This is what I think, Francis, too. I think they were lured. I think they were lured there.
But how?
But how and why does the whole
Well,
plan
under
work?
what
They're with the baby
circumstances?
and all this, and
I'm
of course,
trying.
if they trusted him, if they're all right, if they thought, yeah, this he's turned it around, he's going to be a dad soon, they welcomed him into the family. Maybe they just trusted him, and then whatever reason. I mean, it's probably all in their texts and in their phones and communications. So law enforcement probably knows why they went there in the first place. I would guess that many people trying to coordinate what they were doing, if they went there willingly, which I think they did.
I'm kind of embarrassed of my family tree, but I wanted to make sure that.
You're kind of, oh no, there's nothing wrong with that tree.
Okay, so this was his cell, guys, when he was in prison.
Yeah, he's like ready.
Somehow or another, he has a picture.
He's ready for the apocalypse in there. He's got so much stuff.
I mean, honest to goodness, he's got blankets and deodorant, and I mean, just all kinds of stuff in there. Look at all the socks.
It's like when you watch those shows where it's extreme couponing.
Yes, that's what it looks like. It looks like a stash of all the stuff that you get with your coupons. That's exactly what it looks like.
Right, Andrea. He's got more food than most people have in their pantry.
Yes,
that's exactly right.
Cool Ranch Doritos and.
Right, that's the thing I said, Stephanie. I said, "What? How in the world is he allowed to have all that?" And didn't Aunt E? Didn't you tell me, or was it Mystery that told me that he had like a TV?
Oh, I sent you that picture too.
Oh, did you? I didn't.
I sent you the one with the TV and the switch, and
Hold on, I'll find it.
He's got some Pop-Tarts in there.
Yeah, he had a TV, a switch. There's several. Things.
He's got his girlfriend coming in and giving him the visits.
Where did I send it to? Did I send it to?
Why leave? No rent, no responsibilities.
Oh, I don't think I did send it.
I did find one you did send. I want to show everybody real quick. This is just on a side note. Let me pull that down for a second. Where did I put it up at? Okay, let me pull. Okay. I wanted to show everybody. Auntie also got this. How cute is that?
I did.
How cute is that?
Yes, I love it. And then on the other side, it has our logo. I didn't take a picture of that side.
You did. I just
didn't. Oh, did I? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you can buy TV and radios in prison off commissary.
That's crazy.
I was trying to see if there's videos. There are videos of him showing his switch in his cell where he was playing what's that, Grand Theft Auto. I'm like, really?
Well, yeah, that's what Mohawk Mom's saying. There's also photos of them with booze in the cell. I mean, if you're living it up like that, you're getting, what's,
Yeah.
Why does he care if he goes
Pizza
back?
Delivered.
Why does he care if he goes back?
Exactly.
I thought prison was supposed to be a place to reform people, but if you give them all of these things to go, to make their stay more comfortable, like a hotel.
Yeah, I mean, what's the big deal?
Right.
And
no way. He had a smart TV, Hulu.
Good night.
Oh my stars.
Oh, here's one of them. I don't know if I can share it or not. If it's a photo on my text messages, how do I share it?
You have to open
He also
it.
had a stack of pizza boxes. Now in the world is how in the world is that allowed? I don't know. I don't know. It's like I was saying earlier, that lady I talked to, she's like they run the prisons. It's the gangs that run it.
Okay, so
And
what's
if you
the
get in
name
the
of
way of their game, they mess you up. You know.
I am too embarrassed. That is propaganda for civilians, Mrs. E. Wow.
Wow, that's
a pretty true statement, right?
There you go.
Well, let me ask you, what's the name of the actual jail? Do we know the actual jail he was in? What the name of it was?
Northwest Correctional Facility, I think. It was on the map you had earlier that showed the timeline.
Okay. I want to see who runs it.
Oh, like what company runs that one? Yeah, it might be time to get a new contract. Let somebody else bid.
It's run by the Tennessee Department of Corrections.
But it's all privatized, right?
That's a state operated facility.
Oh, it's state operated?
It's state operated.
Well, maybe it's time to privatize.
Because I was going to say, I had a good friend who used to be, very high up. I don't want to give away her position within a correctional facility operations. And it didn't sound that cushy when she described it, like their privatized facility. So,
yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out how to share it.
Here, I'll put that one back up.
Let's see. Somebody had the question earlier. Where did the parents live? According to one article I just saw, they live in Jackson.
They live in Jackson, yeah. They moved from Rhode Island, right?
Yeah, it was something on his Facebook said he was from Rhode Island originally.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So maybe. Okay, the parents haven't spoken. We were talking about that earlier. They haven't come out and made any, not that I know of anyway, any public statement.
Okay.
It is possible that they are working with police.
Here's the other one.
They're waiting to see if he tries.
Okay.
It could be that they're waiting to see if he tries to contact them.
Yeah, he's got a TV there.
He's got a Roku remote.
Oh, I did see this picture. I forgot.
Yeah,
about this.
he's got
a switch.
He's reading Stephen King, The Stand. And he's reading Lone Survivor.
Sure he is.
Yeah. It looks like he's smoking in the cell. It looks like a bottom of a can, like used as an ashtray or something there.
My stars.
I mean, yeah.
I was trying to see what Kristen said. Kristen Michelle says, when you go back to the police audio, if you listen, it sounds like that there was another car trying to get cash. However, because they couldn't, they just kept going to alt. Can you check that again? I'm confused.
What police audio did you play?
I tried to get the audio and it was taken down. So if you could be more specific on the police audio, I can definitely try to get it. I do have that access.
Yeah. Oh, I see the Pepsi or something. Yeah, he's got like cases of soda under his desk.
And we were listening to it actually last night, trying to see if there was anything going on, and they switched to a private channel, so we couldn't hear. Which I can't blame them. If these things are on the air, that gives the people a heads up. And I would rather them not. I'd rather them catch them and listen to it later.
Who could we petition to make jails like they used to be? They do crimes. They have nothing there. Hots in a cot, nothing more. They have internet. They can communicate with the real world. It's unreal.
I know, it's crazy.
I mean, that's
just
incredible.
Here's another one.
There's a phone on the chair. Mohawk Mom says, I can't see it.
Yeah,
there is.
There is. That's what they were saying. That's what that guard was saying. The one thing you cannot do with the prisoners that if they're connected is take their phones. Like you don't touch an inmate's phone. All right,
Andrea, 100%. It looks like an office, not a jail. Ridiculous.
Yeah, maybe that could be like a college dorm or something.
That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of a dorm room.
That's exactly what it looks like.
And it's
Auntie, is there a logo on the back of your shirt? I don't remember. Is there?
No. There's nothing on the back.
Yeah, hood fellas. Yeah. Sammy says he's getting that hood fellas treatment. This is why Caitlin was fired 2 days after he left, in my opinion.
Right.
Oh,
But
yeah. I
Lisa,
wonder if this was an exception. So was Caitlin hooking him up with this kind of deal?
making him powerful.
And that's why she was maybe. Or did he
Right.
kind of do this? Would this have happened whether she was there or not?
I don't know. I think as citizens, we should be like, what the heck? I know it's not our county, but we're citizens of the state.
I know. Keep bringing it.
Here's another one to show you more of what he has in there.
Okay, wait, time out. Oh, you did it. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, I did it twice. But
He's
look
got
at
so
I mean,
many-
he's got look at how much hair shampoo he's got on the desk.
He's got so much contraband he can't even put it on the shelves.
I know.
There's just so much stuff he's got.
Lisa B. Always, if you want a shirt with a logo on the back, just message me and I can make one for you. Not make it, but I can set it up for you. It will take me not long.
Yeah, it would have been cool to put the big true crime logo on the back.
Well, I didn't want to,
Do too much.
I'm kind of a minimalisty type of person when it comes to clothes. So I didn't want to do too much. Not even, Nina. Nina says, hey, Dan Bongino, they need cleanup in aisle 3, Tennessee.
No kidding. I mean, it looks like a dorm room. That's exactly what it looks like. Look at all the food.
He's watching the news on TV.
He is. I don't know if you guys can see. Again, here's what the picture looks like.
MS says, I've visited many prisons in 10 plus states and never saw one like this.
I mean, it's crazy.
It is.
Retha says, I can tell you don't watch YouTuber from Columbia, Tennessee. This is gang looking stuff. I don't. Yeah. This is definitely out of my wheelhouse.
Yeah. We didn't really get into true crime for the gang aspect of it for sure. And
no,
we didn't realize that it was like this.
No,
I don't think we realized this was going to make this turn either. There was a little baby left on, out on somebody's lawn essentially. And it led to all this. I was just trying to figure out who left the baby. Right.
There's got to be a part of him that's like, he gets out of prison living like this and he's not he doesn't have to work or do anything. He just, whatever he does to make all this happen. And then he goes out into the real world. Now he's got to pay bills and, it's like, I had it better off when I was in prison playing my Xbox.
He was probably bartering this stuff with them for drugs or whatever. Right. I mean, he's selling. They're using. Hey, I got shampoo. You give me this, I'll give you that. I'm sure that he had people bringing that kind of stuff in, and he was trading it.
Oh,
yes, I'm sure he did.
Thank you. Hey, Jude, I got it. Do you want to just read it off my phone? It's
me.
Actually, you know what? We'll play it. Hold on one second. Hey, Jude sent me a really great link. This is it's a
good question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where she worked. She took off her stuff down like right away.
Yeah, it was gone immediately.
Yeah. All we could really see of hers was her profile pic.
I'm putting this in Crimies so you can pull it up yourself. Okay. Y'all, we have a little chat group we call Crimies.
Though for some reason on the computer, the messages come in later.
I know. Just give it a second.
There's a delay. Because
I'm going to have
when
you
we were
play
talking about what to call the memberships, we were like Crimies. That was our
initial name was Crimies.
Funny.
I don't know why it hasn't delivered yet.
Lisa says, did y'all catch the part when the baby was left? The person signaled to neighbors to attract attention to the baby.
I have seen that someone's very, very purposefully got someone's attention. That the baby was there.
Hi, Pickle from Rumble. Pickle from Rumble says maybe he was running his own commissary.
And welcome.
That's what it looked like.
People. Yeah, I mean, everything's got value in prison, right? So you're trading it for whatever you need.
That's a good point. But if he had the inside connection, if he was sleeping with a guard, you know what I mean? He was probably getting away with a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, that probably gave him some type of clout, right?
Yeah.
And Mohawk Mom said Caitlin is living in a gated community.
Okay.
I don't know anything about that. I hadn't heard anything about where she was, or other than family kind of indicated that she was with family.
I mean, it's all very fresh for them still.
Oh gosh.
You know.
Like I said, they did post Matthew's obituary, and I think his services are going to be on Tuesday, maybe next Tuesday.
Still hasn't come through.
Maybe tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I have it. It came through for me.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I got to copy it. Yeah, Mr. E, why don't you click on that? Because I am going to have to, you know what happens when I start thinking I have to use the restroom.
It won't, it's not showing on my end.
It's not showing on your messages.
No.
A picture of Austin.
No.
You're kidding.
It's very far behind on my end. I don't know why.
A picture of.
Like the picture that Auntie sent in earlier, it took like an hour for it to come through.
That's so weird.
Hang on. Let me see if I might be able to do it. Hang on.
See if you can play it. You should be able to click on it, but you have to do it through Chrome.
Okay. And then, hang on. Do I go to present?
You go to present, share screen, and it's got to be one of your tabs.
Okay. Let me see.
So open a tab and paste the link.
Thank you. Hang on 1 second. I'm almost there. Learning as I'm going.
And Heather says they're allowed to order things in prison.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. I have it up. So I'm going to go to share screen.
Mm-hmm.
Share screen.
And then you select that one.
Okay.
Yay, you did it.
Okay.
Look,
and now
reward grows to 30,000.
All right.
And I will play. You want me to play it?
Well, that's good.
Sorry, we got to add.
Anybody need any rack room shoes?
Investigators are still on the hunt for the man accused of
Do you hear it?
in West Tennessee. A case that has many
I
on
can't hear
edge,
it.
but after multiple arrests, there is hope in the community that TBI agents are getting closer to finding Austin
I don't
Drummond.
hear it. Can you hear it, Mr. E?
Spies, Garner Montgomery reports there's a new reward to hopefully track them down.
That reward has grown even more thanks to the U.S. Marshals adding another $2,500 to that reward prize pot. Tuesday marks 1 week since 4 bodies were found in the small town of Tiptonville in Lake County after a baby was found outside a stranger's front porch. Tuesday, Dyer County deputies asked the public for help with finding the parents of this infant girl, left behind a stranger's front yard in the Tigert community.
Just dumped, That's why, you just dumped. It just breaks my heart. I mean, especially sitting out here in this heat.
Officials have come to learn that the girl's parents, grandmother, and uncle were found dead 40 miles north in Lake County.
There's always concern when there is a suspect or suspects out on that we have not caught yet. So anyone who knows of anything, please report.
Wednesday, TBI announced they are investigating the deaths of Matthew Wilson, Adrianna Williams, Cortney Rose, and Braydon Williams, saying they're looking for a suspect or suspects.
I know a couple of people that made sure their windows were locked in their houses because we just don't know.
Thursday, Austin Drummond was put on TBI's most wanted list. Documents show Drummond was released from prison in 2024 after spending 10 years behind bars for aggravated robbery. Friday, TBI shared Drummond's car was found empty in North Jackson, and he was spotted at a nearby convenience store.
Last confirmed sighting of the individual who is the suspect in this case at this time and is now wanted was on Wednesday in Jackson.
While Drummond is still on the run as of Sunday evening, 2 suspected accomplices were arrested this weekend. Jackson residents Tamara Brown and Giovanni Thomas now sit in Lake County Jail, charged with assisting Drummond after the murders. Now, officials are still asking for anyone with information on Drummond's whereabouts to call 1-800-TBI-FINE. And again, the person who shares information leading to his arrest is eligible for a maximum of $17,500 reward. Reporting live in studio, Garner Montgomery, Action News 5.
Okay, that's it, right?
We lost him
about.
Okay.
So someone asked a question here a moment ago, and I kind of looked this up while I was reading. This is interesting. So someone asked, do rewards ever make a difference in these kind of cases? And I did find some examples. So this says here that the capture of James Whitey Bulger in 2011, after 16 years on the run, was attributed to a tip from the public following the increase of the reward offered by the FBI. The Rewards for Justice program, operated by the U.S. Department of State, has paid out over $135 million in rewards to individuals who provided information leading to the arrest and/or conviction of criminals, including those involved in drug trafficking and terrorism. So that's and most of these rewards are usually like in the $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 range. So $135 million has been paid out just by the U.S. Department of State over the years. And then the FBI's Top 10 Most Wanted Fugitives program has also been successful in capturing fugitives through tips.
I can't imagine though that someone, if they called in and they saw them, say they were on their property in the back in a barn, and they called the police, and the police went there and got that person should get the reward. I mean, there would be no reason not to give them the reward.
Yeah, but I mean, they had at least have worked some, or they wouldn't be paying out, $135 million in rewards just from that one department alone if they didn't work sometimes. So they apparently work occasionally.
And Just River said a lot of rewards say for the conviction, meaning that they have to be convicted of the crime or whatever before. I have heard that as well. Before
they can get paid.
Right, before they get paid out.
Yeah, and you probably got to wait for the appeals and all that kind of stuff to finish, and before you get your final. And then sometimes
you got to think the appeals could last years. So I wouldn't count on the reward money.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either. But if nothing else, it does make people kind of more alert. I mean, you heard the guy when we watched the video earlier who had the mechanic little shop there with the barn that they were looking through. And he was aware of that 17,500 reward at the time.
Yes.
He's like, yeah, we'll get that reward if we see it. It makes people more alert. It gets attention. There's some people that don't even try to claim rewards even if they think they qualify. They're like, yeah, it's all right.
Right.
I did my civic duty. They kind of have that attitude about it and not want to be greedy or whatever.
Yeah, and Mohawk Mom says it usually will say up to a certain amount, not that amount specifically. Like you don't possibly get 30,000; it would be up to 30,000. So there may be stipulations.
I understand what you're saying now, Kristen. So what she's talking about was that video we were seeing earlier. She says here, if you can listen to that audio again with the man and the officer with audio text messages on to translate and see what they are saying, because it sounds like there was a suspicious vehicle in the area. I thought what they were saying was that was the TBI agent kind of circling through, but you might be right. That might be why they came down there in the first place. If there was a suspicious vehicle, that might be why the searchers went down that cul-de-sac.
She said the next thing she says is it sounded like they couldn't get past them like a barricade and would just try to bypass the area.
Yeah, so we could try to do. Could we try to do? Who had that audio? Was that you or Mrs. E?
Mrs. E.
Could we run that audio with the closed captioning?
No, because it's on Facebook.
Okay.
I could run it through my thing.
A lot of you were saying you wouldn't claim the reward. I think I would get the reward and try to donate it to the baby for you know, or something like that, because I would say that baby's going to need some assistance and hopefully it will go with family and be well taken care of and everything. But I would try to donate to the child.
Hey guys, for those of you who've just joined in, would you mind to hit that like button? I would appreciate it. It helps us with the algorithm, and we would like to share this out so that we have other friends join us as well.
please. Kristen said she's a former dispatcher, so she was listening really.
We can go back to it. I mean, that's fine.
I took when I first was listening to it, I thought there was something kind of weird in there too, and then I thought, oh, okay, maybe they're talking about the TBI agent, but it was hard to tell because you can't tell. It's hard to tell who's talking.
And Brenda, that's kind of what I was thinking. Brenda said I thought they were following the gal in the red car, and she turned around trying to get home, and that's why they followed her, because she turned around instead of going up to the barricade. That's what I thought they were talking about.
Actually, this might be worth another listen. That video, because I know I'm just saying because human nature. So if those, especially if the searchers didn't know they were being recorded,
right?
Sometimes people say things that kind of off the record.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, it was right beside me. She was still asleep.
What am I playing?
I don't hear Lily and Jack.
Where is that coming from?
I don't know.
Up on the bed. Silence is never a good thing when you have kids.
We're not covering that case.
They're getting into something.
That's
and
not
then
even,
we noticed the boots were gone. We went outside, made our way into the backyard. We didn't see them anywhere. And Malaya said, should I call 911? And I said,
is it you?
Well, just wait 1 second.
not me. I don't have.
I ran up in the woods to the kids. They have cabins up in the woods. It's about, I don't know, 100 feet up in the woods. Ran up there, ran right back down. So it only took me like 30 seconds.
I don't know. I'm just going to start closing tabs.
I was screaming for Lily and Jack.
Okay.
All the way out when I was running up to the cabins. And
I am not even kidding. I don't have it.
My mother heard me, so she came out and
I'm closing all kinds of stuff.
Said, what's going on? And I said, Lily and Jack are missing.
This is not
Next
me.
thing you know,
it was you.
Come out of the trailer after.
No, it's still on.
I'd say
I don't know.
10 minutes after I heard
I
you
hadn't
in
even
my
touched
trailer.
anything.
I opened up the door.
It's the grandma.
I know.
Well, I know that. I know. I just don't know where this is
pull
coming.
this down.
I don't have
standing.
Let me take this off the screen. Okay, it's me, but I don't have that.
I hope I don't need any of those tabs. They're all gone now.
I am
I'll have
not
to go
even
search for all
kidding.
that
I
again.
don't have that open.
I take it you want to cover the Jack and Lily case. Is that what you?
I don't know what happened. I was
I don't
just
know.
trying to share this video that's on the screen.
Ghost in the Machine.
Okay.
See, that's what I thought too, Heather. And she said, yes, the woman was trying to get around barricades. The woman in the video was driving that car. And then that's what Brenda said. I thought they were following the gal in the red car. And then Heather said it was the woman in that car on the video. It was her cause. They pulled her over 4 times prior, they said. So they followed her.
Okay. I swear to y'all, I have no idea where this is coming from.
But I guess what I was gonna say is, like, sometimes, if you're talking to a searcher there, and you say, sometimes they'll tell you a little bit of what they know. Police will.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're looking for this guy. We think we think this and that, or they might reveal something that they're not necessarily supposed to reveal.
I'm gonna try this again.
We have just kind of learned that around here. A little speculation about the parents being involved. Anyway, I have no idea.
I'm gonna try this again.
It's possible, I guess.
I'm not sure what happened. I'm gonna try it one more time.
And Jack.
That's really funny.
So if I send it to one of you guys,
we can try.
Because I don't. Okay, hold on. I'm just making sure I don't have any other like. No, I don't. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Okay. I'm not sure what to do other than to send you all the link. Would you like me to send you the link? Because apparently I can't put anything up without talking about Lily and Jack. You know what? I'll put it in the private chat, and that way you can click on it you can grab it from there. Does that sound okay? Do you know how to go to private chat? It's on the right.
No.
It's on the right. It's down low.
I have it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'm there.
Okay, and it's about at the
Okay, I've got it up.
It's about they start talking at the car about the 2-minute-ish mark.
All right.
We'll see if you get Lily and Jack.
We've got a lot of screens open.
Nina says, please don't cover Lily and Jack. They're all liars.
All right, let's see.
For Jackson, why they didn't pull you over?
How's
You
that?
got to make it big, though.
All right.
Make it big over here. Okay.
All right.
So go up to about the 2-minute mark.
Did we want to? So do we have a closed captioning option on? We don't on this.
No, we don't. That's what I told you.
Okay. So we'll go.
Hi, Susan. Thank you for subscribing.
So if you missed what this is, there's a couple of searchers over in this area in Jackson, and they come up on this guy's kind of auto shed barn place. He's working on a transmission, and they search in there, and then there's a conversation after.
Ain't nothing in there. No problem. Whatever to help get them 17. I'm definitely. Yeah, that's some wine.
TBI is actually in Madison County circled the area, and the car scene coming through and maybe pulled over a couple of times.
Yeah, she stopped about 4 times. But coming here.
So it's in the area where he may be at.
Yeah, she just left Bales, came from Bales. She saw it was blocked off. She turned around.
Too long to know that
yeah, that was
somebody on something like that. He's not in this area.
Hey, apparently he is. I didn't think so. Apparently he is. So y'all have a great day.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey, if y'all see anything, please call us.
I want my 17.
I got you.
So just make sure that check wrote out the whole 17. 17.5. I'm gonna be exact. 17.5.
All right, I want to hear that one more time because now I think I could know whose voice is whose. Okay, is that okay?
TBI.
All right.
No problem. Whatever to help get them 17.
All right, so that's the mechanic guy, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever to help to get that 17 is what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely. Yeah, that's some wine.
TBI is actually in Madison County circled the area, and the car scene coming through and maybe pulled over a couple of times.
Yeah, she stopped about 4 times.
See, so are they talking about the lady that they saw her stop a couple of times in this area, that TBI and whatever this county is, Jackson's County, whatever.
Madison
County had seen it. Is that what they're saying?
I think so.
They saw her pull over a couple of times, and then he says, "Oh yeah, she was at Bell's, a store, right? Like she was at a store or something before coming here." I think that's what they're saying. I might be misunderstanding.
But coming here,
it's in the area where he may be at.
Okay, it's the area where he might be at.
Yeah, she just left Bales, came from Bales. She saw it was blocked off. She turned around.
Too long to know that
yeah, that was
somebody on something like that. He's not in this area.
Hey, apparently he is. I didn't think so. Apparently he is. So y'all have a great day.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey, if y'all see anything, please call us.
I want my 17.
I got you.
So just make sure that check wrote out the whole 17. 17.5. I'm gonna be exact. 17.5.
So when they say that saw something like that, it's not in this area. Are they referring to her car? Is that what they're saying? Is Auntie there?
I don't know.
Auntie, are you there?
Your audio.
Oh, muted. Sorry, I was muted. I think they're talking about her, the girl in the red car.
Okay.
I don't know if you can go see you haven't gone back all the way to the beginning, but I think that's what they're talking about.
Okay, I'm gonna play her car.
That shit crazy.
They say about the murder suspect
was in this car. Why they didn't pull you over then? You just came live for Jackson. Why they didn't pull you over?
Why they thought out? They think he's sitting in the area.
Hell yeah, he got to be in some area.
Cause that man ain't in this motherfucking area.
That's why I just said could.
So they were following her, thinking maybe she was involved. Is that
yeah?
And then because she was in the area and stopped a couple of times, I think that's what they're getting.
I think they saw her go to the barricade because she says something about the barricade in a minute.
Right, and just like a DUI stop, if you turn around at the DUI stop,
right,
people think, "Whoa, okay, what's going on?" Maybe it's like that.
Oh, in Humboldt.
Who told them that?
Man, what's up, Hick?
Somebody on call. Somebody
called and said they thought they seen
The man was in your car. I guess they was. That's why I'm tripping.
Now I did stop right by like.
Oh, so somebody said that he was in her car.
Oh,
That's what he just said.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
That's what he just said, right?
Yeah, and
somebody
then she
called
said,
a tip in saying that the guy was in.
Yeah, and she was getting ready to say, "Well, I stopped at the barricade." I don't know if you can put it back up, but that's what she was getting ready to say.
Yeah.
Are you putting it back up? We don't have anything on the screen.
That's my fault.
It's not on the screen.
It went away for a second.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. I'll go back.
I guess they was. That's why I'm tripping.
Now I did stop right by like when I was trying to get here, the detour thing. I had because it stopped.
Yeah.
It quit somewhere, and I seen the butterfly. And I
Pop it. The door. The battery did. Yeah, this got me here. It's in the ignition. The battery did. I had to jump it all the way off.
Oh, it don't have a key thing in the.
It's stuck. The key stuck in there because it's dead. I had to put it in neutral to put it in here.
So basically, while they're here, they just go ahead and search the garage and the car and everything.
I literally just shared that post. Shit, probably about an hour ago. Literally talking about the situation. I was like, damn, the internet will put some shit together. That's what my captors say. Literally on the post.
Hey, does the seat lay down in the back?
I couldn't tell you. I ain't even been in there. All I'm doing is a transmission. Huh? Go ahead. That ain't mine.
You mind doing it for us?
Man.
You don't mind. We just want to make sure it's beyond the way.
Yeah, dude. Get in. Shit, this motherfucker dead. I don't think I can let it out. Let me get in here. You want some light? Or if you want me to go in the truck and get it. Ain't nothing in there. No problem. Whatever to help get them 17. I'm definitely. Yeah, that's some wine.
TBIs actually, and Mass County circled the area, and the car scene came coming through and maybe pulled over a couple of times.
Yeah, she stopped about 4 times. But coming here.
It's in the area where he may be at.
Yeah, she just left Bales, came from Bales. She saw it was blocked off. She turned around.
Too long to know that.
Yeah, that was
somebody
right.
on something like that. He's not in this area.
Hey, apparently he is. I didn't think so. Apparently he is. So y'all have a great day.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey, if y'all see anything, please call us.
I want my 17.
I got you.
So just make sure that check wrote out the whole 17. 17.5. I'm gonna be exact. 17.5. Oh, this is why.
All right, so I'll stop that. All right. Okay, so where's that sound coming from?
You? It's got to be you.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay, I guess that was me.
I don't hear anything on my end.
I don't know. When I closed out that that tab, it went away.
I'm telling you, there's something spooky about that.
Yeah, there's something weird going on.
Yeah, Jack and Lily, I'm telling you, is not anywhere in my computer, but yet when I try to play that keeps coming up.
That was weird. Town chat wants to know. She's just getting on. Do they think he is around there, or did someone actually see him? What is going on?
They won't say exactly what brought them to the area, but they started the searching hours ago, and it's a huge presence of people. I've unfortunately closed all my tabs, so I don't have any of the video or pictures. I'll have to go back and find it all. But yeah, so they I mean, it looked like maybe hundreds of law enforcement helicopters, drones. They had drones flying into barns. They had SWAT guys just on the back of trucks driving all over this area, and they were announcing for people to stop traveling through certain streets in this area. It looks like in a fairly busy part of Jackson, Tennessee, and they were searching an apartment. They were all kind of like headquartered at a big church parking lot, basically, and there's dozens of law enforcement vehicles, plainclothes, and everybody all around. And they're just going down to different spots, but we don't know why they were there. But what they have asked the public to do is to check if you are in that area, on what was it, Pipkin Road and Plain Crossing, whatever it is,
back up.
to check.
I've lost a bunch of stuff too because I was closing things like mad.
I know. Like your Ring cameras, your security cameras from 10 p.m. last night to the present is what they have asked. So for whatever brought them there, I mean, just my hunch, my guess is he was in that apartment complex, and they know it, and that's why that woman got arrested.
Yeah,
this morning.
Thank you, Grandma Chachi,
and also Nina Drew.
Yes, thank you, Grandma.
Nina Drew and Grandma Chachi also sent super stickers. Nina sent one that's kind of going like this, and then Grandma Chachi sent a fox.
Oh, also Panda Bear's mom super sticker. Thank you.
Thank you, Panda Bear's mom.
Oh, let me see what it is. I love that stuff.
It's
a star with I think it's a coin. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. We appreciate your all support. We wouldn't be able to do this without you, so we appreciate you.
So if dash cams, anything like that, if you were in that area at all, who knows what you might have caught. We don't really know what they're looking for exactly.
I've lost it
other than Austin, but if there's any vehicles, or they haven't said anything like that.
And do you have that thing?
Which one?
It was one of the Facebook posts.
For what though?
That had the map on it.
Oh, with his face.
It had the map. No, not that one. That was the timeline.
Oh,
I've closed so many things. I can't find it.
You can probably go back on your browser history.
I have about 15 Facebook pages, and I don't know which one's which.
For crying out loud, yes, it's been touch and go, but I think they're zeroing in on where he is. She said she almost just doesn't want to watch anymore because it's too upsetting. I think they will catch him. I don't think there's any doubt that they will catch him.
We probably ought to, wrap it up and make dinner for our children.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we hopped on here really kind of thinking we were in the
midst of him being caught.
Yeah, we thought we might be kind of in the end game here on getting this guy, just because they're so active and it continued to be. So it could be like what Sharon Marlowe was saying earlier, that it could be they're waiting for nightfall to do the infrared stuff in the wooded areas.
Mm-hmm.
See if he's there. Something that's a little different for him. It does remind me of Travis Decker, out west, a little bit, where we're kind of doing this manhunt, and he could be anywhere on foot. But Decker was at a much greater advantage because of his military training and the survival training and all that kind of thing.
They still haven't found him.
Yeah, they still haven't found that guy. And he's the kind that could disappear into the wilderness and be okay. But Austin wouldn't have that kind of ability, most likely, because he's been living the soft life with the Doritos pizza boxes and not having
Yeah. Somebody said, I wonder if his parents live near the apartments. Well, first of all, they're going to have his parents' house staked out. That they're not going to have. They'll have people all around there because he's not going to go there.
Well, you know what though? He went and approached these people that he knew.
Well, true. Somehow reached out to them.
And so
And who do you trust the most?
He risked it, contacting them, and maybe they weren't close enough to him for police to monitor. But he is needing help, or he wouldn't be contacting these people. He would have just run. So he does need assistance.
It would be nice to get a hold of their warrants or their charges, because it would maybe give you a little more specificity as to what they did to assist him.
That might come out. That might come out later. I mean, I assume at some point they've got to go in front of a judge at some time, and they're going to have to lay out some of it, right?
I would think so.
So we may hear some details this week about what happened there. Of course, we'll keep an eye on all of this. If you're kind of thinking we'll go here soon.
I was trying to find that thing, but I would have to just kind of get everything back together because I'd closed so much stuff. I lost it. It was the one where it had the map of the
area, the geographic area,
like where they were closing down roads and stuff. And I can't remember where it is now.
I don't know where that even came from. First time I'd ever seen it was when Mr. E put it up.
You mean the one I made just on Google Maps, where I just showed the road?
That was the one I was talking about. Is that the one you're talking about?
No, it was one I had put up. I can't remember where I'm getting things because I'm getting a lot of stuff coming in.
Yeah.
And I don't know where things are coming from, and I can't find what I was looking for. So
that's interesting, Mohawk's mom. She said where his car was found, if you look at the aerial, Austin's father's workplace is not far from that.
Ooh.
Okay, I didn't know where he worked. Yeah, I mean he'll know that they're going to be watching the parents, but he still might try it at some point if he feels really desperate.
Right.
Betty H, we are looking for Austin Drummond. He is a escaped unaliver.
I mean, he's not. If he's actually still right there in Jackson, it's just a matter of time. That's a pretty big town, and that whole city's going to know who he is.
Yes.
If he's right around like a Target and
it makes you wonder where all the Missouri talk, with their
I found it.
Nick Barris said that they yesterday, or was it today, earlier today, they think he's out of state, and then the next thing you know, they're in Jackson, just all over the place again.
It could have been a little misdirection.
Yeah, it could have been misdirection on purpose.
That's kind of what I thought when I saw it. I was like, maybe it's more like, yeah, we think he's out of state, just to kind of so he would think he's throwing them off if he's watching television or anything at all.
Oops.
I have seen a couple of people mention here in chat that a fourth person has been arrested, but I just did a search. I can't find
four people.
We've got 4 people right there.
Well, Brandon's not still, but he's not being charged with connection to this, is he? The TBI is not saying that. They're not charging him with
not saying that. No,
they're not charging him with accessory.
Right.
No, but he was being questioned, and he was arrested because of the paraphernalia and stuff that they found in his possession. So they haven't added that charge to him, I don't think.
That's what I was looking for.
So, okay. So what they're saying, so people are saying that the fourth person is Dyer.
Yes.
Which is really as far, I mean,
so
all we know is that Dyer is officially the third person at TBI's name, but maybe Brandon will have a role too. So, okay. I was thinking maybe there was somebody after Dyer.
I'm going to look up TBI and see if they
Nina sent me another super sticker. You are so sweet, Nina. This one's a big smiley face. She's so good to me. Thank you, Nina. You're so sweet.
Yeah, well, yeah, this is a good point. Ask, Pray, and Believe says parents may be informed him that they would turn him in. Better than putting him 6 feet under in a parent's eyes. Sure, they may hurt for the family he violated. I pray so.
Well, that's a good point. That's a really good point.
You would just, even because I mean at this point he is either, it's only a matter of time. This guy's not going to live the rest of his life on the run. There's just no way. Eventually, this is the type of person that's going to get caught.
Right.
It's a matter of if he goes peacefully or violently, or survives it. And if you're the parents, you just want him to survive. That.
The last update on the case, yes, the last update on the case for TBI was where they increased their award to $30,000. So now it's $30,000, $10,000 from the Tennessee Governor's Office, $7,500 from TBI, $10,000 from the U.S. Marshals, and now $2,500 from Dyer County Crime Stoppers. So that was the last thing that they have put on there. And what they said 4 hours ago, that they had arrested a third person, and that was the woman. So they are not considering Brandon part of those arrests.
Not at this time.
Yeah.
At this time.
So that might be where this fourth person thing,
Yeah.
and it may be later they're going to find evidence and charge him with something, but at least so far they're not.
Right. That he is not mentioned yet officially by TBI as being charged as an accessory.
Yeah, but he's definitely friends with him because he was at the out of prison party that he had.
Hey,
Yes.
wait, what? Thanks for hitting that thumbs up, friend. I appreciate that. We're 644 thumbs up.
And Diara,
You know, if we get to 1,000,
What
you
are
know
we
what?
at?
Do you guys remember what happens?
how many do we have? Like
644.
okay,
When we get to 1,000, we like to play the machete video.
we have the machete party.
Mine says 666. So that's what my likes say. Now it says,
Ugh.
oh, it actually went down. How do you lose likes? We just went down 10 likes. Now it's 6-4. I don't. Oh, that's people watching. Never mind.
Yeah,
Sorry,
people
guys.
come and go. People come and go.
Yes.
I
Okay.
was just reading the chat here. So
Elena says sometimes
coming back if there's a
people that say things are breaking are not necessarily breaking, though.
oh right.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to stay on top of it. So if it's breaking, we usually will have it up.
Right.
Gotcha. So they're calling. Somebody's just calling it the fourth person to.
And like
I
I
don't know who that
said,
is, but,
I'm checking a popular streamer right now who's just replaying the traffic video from earlier. So if that's the popular streamer you're referring to.
Someone did ask, what is our theory on why he did it? I think we've had just a couple, we're not really sure. We think it could be because of a breakup and retaliation. We've heard a rug syndicate, possibly. I mean, we don't really know.
Well, let's go through what we think. Just your hunch. What do you think, Auntie? What's your guess? Just gut instinct on it with what you know.
My gut, I think it's
rugs.
Yeah. I think somehow there's a connection to the prison and trafficking the rugs into the prison, and these people were possibly involved with helping that or doing that. I don't know. It just seems like it's got to be more than just a family grudge or a problem with the family.
What do you think, Mrs. C? Is that where you are too?
Like I said earlier, okay. I think there's something. I think they were runners or something. I don't. Some kind of deal went bad is what I think happened, and
Right.
I think, or I mean,
No, what do you think? What's your gut instinct? Not what are the possibilities?
that's my gut instinct.
Yeah.
But the other possibility that I was going to say is that, see, I just don't know. I don't know. What I can't figure out is why he thinks he would have a relationship left with his baby mama.
Well, if they had recently broken up, maybe he wasn't too worried about that.
But do you know what I'm saying? You get, I just don't.
I know.
She lost her job over him. She did all,
They were together just a few weeks ago.
Right.
Doing
And-
pictures.
They went to
that's what-
Gatlinburg.
and,
Got a
they're-
baby
and
on the
she's
way.
having his baby.
Yeah.
So in what world would she forgive him and raise a baby with him?
Unless that there was animosity between her and her sister and the sister's family.
Let's say we had some animosity, you and I. Do you think that I would forgive him if he did anything to you guys?
Oh Lord, no.
Right. That's what I'm saying. A rational, normal person would not be able to forgive this.
Maybe it wasn't planned.
3 cars, 3 vehicles, everybody out there. It sounds to me like they were lured out there.
But maybe they were out there to do a deal or meet for something like that, and then in a moment of anger, he just did it.
Well, it's close to the prison, so they could have been putting stuff out there for the prison, right?
It could have been a little.
Also, Courtney's ex supposedly was in the prison. Maybe he had animosity toward her, and he said, "When you get out, you do this for me, I'll do this for you." And he took them out, or the other ones got in the way. I mean, I don't know. There's probably a lot that we don't know.
Right.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I suspect that his ties to crime and these other people is a part. And that's just partly based on what has been said, known associates of Drummond, and the other guy saying, we need to stay out of this. This is street business. Okay. Street business. Well, that's not a personal,
We've got
that's not
some
a
good
personal grudge,
We've got some good points. Besides,
Okay.
we need to get a pool to guess when he's caught. That would be fun. But
we could do that in the Discord.
And L. Kennedy said, we're not talking about rational, normal people. And Brenda and Brenda says, these people are not like you guys or anyone you would be associated with. So that's true. It's true. Those are all true facts.
Yeah, I'm not a Cool Ranch Doritos kind of guy.
Yeah, and Sharon Marlowe said we need a flow chart when this story finally comes out.
I mean,
it will be a complicated case just with the movements and the vehicles and it will be.
I think we would all be on board with watching any legal proceedings for this as well.
Well,
right?
if it's televised.
Oh yes. Unless it'll probably just be another plea deal.
Detroit,
right?
I think he used the baby as bait.
Yeah, maybe that's what Mrs. E's been thinking,
yeah.
that the baby was leveraged to get them there. That's what she was kind of thinking.
Well, I
Just my
mean,
girl says, what about estate fighting? And yeah, that's a possibility as well.
Drummond told Mohawk mom said Drummond told parole board it was only a BB gun and it was for the robbery that he did for $44, the armed robbery, but he lied about that. Yes, it was not.
Yeah, might be this payback equals street business, revenge. Somebody messed up, did something wrong, and they had to pay. And if he's tied up with the gang, his hands almost might have been tied. I don't know. I mean, we just don't know. We
just don't know. I think it's going to be. I think every like an onion, the more layers we peel back, the more complicated this is going to get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It does. It doesn't make sense. But they did. Thank the Lord, saved the baby.
Right.
Thank goodness that baby was not part of this whole thing.
Yeah.
Mohawk mom says Matthew just finished doing the night shift at Big Steel.
Yes. He was supposedly had to talk to his mother and was headed home. I did see where she put that.
Again, I'm going to go back to all those baby pictures and things we saw on the Facebook. They didn't look like a mom and dad that were doing those things. They just didn't.
Yeah, but I mean, I've known people before that had a little side hustle with dealing, and I didn't know it.
That's true.
And
that's true. That's true. He had a good friend that he didn't know was doing that on the side, and ended up didn't find out until after he
was killed. Yeah.
Yeah.
He got shot in the back, and then it all came out. And I didn't know he was doing that. I didn't know.
That's a true story since we've been together.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was somebody he was a close friend,
Not like a best friend or anything,
but somebody he was close with.
Like a work friend.
Yeah.
And
like his best like his best work friend.
But a guy I knew for a few years, and we had similar interests and things and talked, and I had no idea. He was selling pills and stuff. But.
I am too bare. I don't have that link. Somebody asked me about that. I do not have the GoFundMe link for the baby.
And there's not a lot on the Facebook group. It's really more about the investigation and what's going on. It's really not about the families, and they're not really posting or anything. So I haven't seen it on there. I saw it initially, but I haven't seen it since. So I don't know. I do know that Matthew's obituary is up, and the family had it up and posted. I don't even know if I can find that, but I want to think it's like tomorrow.
Yes. Wait, what? It is kind of cray. You're right.
Yeah, it is.
Matthew's father has been doing the odd post. Huh.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I
Heard
haven't
from
looked
him.
at him in a while. Let's see. Let's go back to the.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one last recap, and then we'll go just to kind of give
Sounds good.
for anybody that kind of joined late why we were here in the first place. So basically, this morning, late morning, Dyer Sanders was arrested, 23-year-old, the third person to be charged with accessory after the fact of the crime, and then that nearly at the same time the search intensified in this Jackson area, around an apartment complex, and it kind of sprawled out to some other areas, a cul-de-sac. They closed off a few roads. It still is a heavy presence of helicopters, canines, SWAT, searchers, just about everything you can imagine. We've seen video of drones flying into barns to kind of scope them out, and just the whole area being canvassed. It seems like from wherever they started, they have kind of moved west of there for whatever reason. Something's taken them that way. We don't know what the tip was, and they are asking for anyone in that area that has been searched today, that within that radius, to check your ring cams and any security footage you might have from 10 p.m. last night to the present. And it seems like they think he might be hunkered down there somewhere if he didn't hop in a car and get out. But they have you don't send that many people into that area if they don't have a really, really good suspicion that he was there.
Mm-hmm.
My personal suspicion and guess is that's why that lady got arrested this morning, the Dyer, that she must have done something, got in contact with him around that area. And that's my guess, is that's what got her arrested. But we'll wait and see. Otherwise, what we're looking at here with the graph, the whole reason we are here are the 4 victims on the top right. Cortney Rose is the grandmother. Matthew and Adrianna are the parents to the baby pictured below. And then Braydon is the uncle to the child that was abandoned in someone's front lawn last week on the 29th. A search began for those parents and the grandmother, and those 4 bodies ended up being found in a wooded area in a state park about 40 minutes north of where they all lived. Happened to be very close to the prison that our suspect on the far left has spent the last 13 years, and where he began a relationship with Caitlin Speed. There also to the top left, and she is the sister to Cortney Rose, one of the victims, and Caitlin is apparently pregnant around 4 or 5, 6 months, it looks like, in pictures with Austin's child.
Mm-hmm.
So a really wild, incredible story. Caitlin was a correctional officer while he was in prison, apparently lost her job, depending on who you listen to, some kind of inappropriate contact with Drummond. And they have been together once he got out of jail or prison last year. And while he was in there, he had a variety of infractions. He was dealing and making and joining gangs, and got charged with attempted murder for someone he was in jail with, and had that court date coming up here in a month or so. And then something happened. We don't know what happened, but it does. Other documents that have come out, it does appear that it was that they were shot, that was how their lives were taken. Other details, it's all kind of rumor. Some things conflict. Does that kind of sum that up? And also, it looks like they think he's in the area of Jackson, Tennessee, and that he's probably been around that area ever since, which is where his family lives, a lot of his contacts and friends. So that's kind of where we are. There's now what was the reward? Up to $30,000 now for
yes, 30. Yes.
Yeah. So if you are in that area, or really anywhere in Tennessee, probably. I'm sorry, Auntie, go ahead.
Well, I'm essential said, and none of the family is talking. Really, we've not heard much at all from any family member, but Matthew's services are tomorrow. They're only having a brief visitation before his service. Visitations like from 12 to 2, and then the service is at 2, and that's there in Jackson. So they're not holding, they're not holding the bodies for any more, I guess, determination. They obviously know what happened to them and everything. So there's not really been a lot of talk at all. There's no posts on Facebook from his family since it happened.
Yeah, I mean, there was a sister-in-law that made the statement, and she's taken that down. Matthew's mother was very active when he was missing. Kind of acted the way you would expect a mother to act in a
Brannick,
situation
yes.
like that until he was found. So I would guess they're just their world's been rocked kind of mode, and they are just trying to make sense of the world, you know.
Sorry, I was trying to find these arrest documents, but
If anybody wanted to look at, they have the official, like where you can leave it, like a memory wall, a tribute wall. The funeral home is Johnson Williams Funeral Home in Jackson. So if you want to look at that, they do have a video up about his life.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and a tribute wall. So
Should
if
we
you,
do that?
we can.
Do you think we should?
Sure. It is about the victims, right?
I mean, it is ultimately, and they have gotten kind of lost in it.
Yes.
You Aunt E, can you pull it up? Because I'm afraid I'm going to start playing Jack and Lily again.
Okay, let me see if I can share it and copy the link, send it to myself.
One of the things about this whole situation, it started with the little abandoned baby, is when I first heard about it, and I know when I first saw it, I thought, oh, okay, this is an overwhelmed mom or something, and they can't be a parent, and they're giving up their baby and drove off. That's what I thought the story was when I first saw it, and it spiraled into this crazy nightmare of a situation.
I'm still working on getting it too.
Wait, what we think the baby's with Matthew's mom. Is that what we think?
That's what we think.
Yeah.
I'm opening it up in
I mean, that could have changed, but at least at one point she had the baby. And
okay.
If there's any kind of like silver linings or anything like that, not silver lining even, just I am glad the baby won't remember whatever horrors happened.
Okay, and it looks like this is the video. I'll start that now.
He has
And
a
I'm
big
sh-
family too.
Yes, it is a big family, and like I said, it's like 17 minutes long, but it goes from, I think, from the time he was born up until.
I can't hear you. Here, just take it off the screen and we'll put it in chat.
Can you hear?
Very
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, but I still hear a lot of music.
Okay, let me see if I can paste the link. And I will go off this and quit sharing it.
Yeah, so if people want to, do that, they have that option now. So that link is in the chat. What he looks like he has there's 5 siblings, right? 2 brothers, 2 sisters, I think is what that said.
Yes, a lot.
Man, that's just.
I still hear the music, and I have it turned off.
I don't hear it. Do you hear it?
You might be picking up Biggie's.
Oh, okay. That's what it is. That's what it is. I almost
so sad.
Yes.
So it's
Yes.
Well, I think
that is terrible.
Our kids are probably starving from their first day of school.
Yeah.
So I think that we should probably not starving, but you know what I mean. I think we should probably wrap it up and tell everybody thank you for joining us. And why don't you do it?
Yeah. So thank you for being here. We will, of course, keep an eye on this this case and story. If anything breaks on it, we will, wherever we are, we will try to post, whether it's X, TikTok, YouTube, wherever we happen to be. We'll try to hop on here and let everybody know.
And our schedule is going to be a little wonky this week. So
yes,
we may be going live again Thursday. Is what it's looking like right now.
Yeah, we're thinking Thursday, and we'll do, of course, our Friday weekly Crimecast roundup, which we are enjoying.
I'm gonna guess we'll likely be live about this before long.
Boy,
I'm hoping they catch him.
I just can't imagine this going, but just like weeks from now, I just don't think that's what's going to happen. If he's needing this much help from people and they're picking up on him, they're hours behind him now.
Right.
So I think it's just a matter of time. So we just got to hope it's not violently.
Right.
That's the big thing to pray for, is that this just comes to a peaceful end and he just is caught and surrenders and doesn't try to make another statement on his way out,
Yeah. And, and if anything really major happens, we will try to do our best to go live. Otherwise, we'll see you guys Thursday night and Friday during the day at some point.
That's the plan.
If you wouldn't mind to check Mr. E out on TikTok and subscribe over there, that would be great, because we are going to try to do a TikTok live over there at some point this week. Let's see what else.
We're going to try
some
that.
Other
see how that
exciting
works.
news later on, and we're not ready to talk about yet.
Right.
And if you wouldn't mind to hit that like on your way out, that would be great. And you all have a wonderful night. And thank you to our moderators and to our supporters, our members, and to our subscribers, and to our new subscribers. Welcome.
And I'd just like to say, please say a prayer for these families as they're going through the loss of all these loved ones, especially Matthew's family tomorrow. And just say prayers for them, because they all, no matter what kind of background, no matter where they came from, they deserve respect in death, just as they had in life, and just need to say some prayers for everybody.
Yes,
absolutely. Very good.
That's a great note to end on.
It
Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful night.
Thank you.
We remember you. We remember you. Ooh. We're still here for you. We'll shine a light for you. We're holding on to hope for you. We remember you. We remember you. Ooh. We're still here for you. We'll shine our light for you. We're holding on to hope for you.